what real solidarity means. When you love somebody, it doesn't matter the person's situation. It doesn't matter the person's situation or condition. You remain with the person. Thank you for remaining with our brother. It shall be well with you. I don't know how it will be, but I know that our prayers for him will not be in vain. Oh, when this I am praying always for the release of Mazen Namdekano. And I pray God to touch the head of our new president to do what is unusual, to courageously release him since he was arrested. The nature, the modality, the indescribable and undefinable insecurity in the southeast became a threat to whoever is telling the truth. And I pray that his release will provide a miracle of security assurance we never imagined. We may not understand it. Few days ago at Ihamufu, Father who came here on Wednesday was telling me in his parish, 11 people were killed. Last Monday at Anambra, some Eboyans who were having meeting in the evening, 15 of them were shot, 11 died. And if you ask the governor, he will tell you they were killed by an unknown gunman. Before the advent of the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, there was no such thing like that. And I pray, please, sorry for those who misunderstand me, because you must understand me. I pray that President Tinubu, who is building this wonderful flyover, if you have gone to Ekobinago, you see the kind of fantastic work the president is doing there. It's so innovative, so unusual. After the mega filling station, that bridge that collapsed, he has fixed it. I pray that the president who is doing this fixture of flyovers, bridges, if he will do one thing more for the Igbo youth, he will stay the heart of the whole Igbos, releasing Nnamdi Kanu. If you believe this is true, wave your hands to the Lord. Am I seeing hands? You mean you want him to be released? There is no need in hiding what is obvious. Because the modality and the methodology of criminality and insecurity that is being heinously hatched out on our land today is becoming satanic, barbaric, and unbearable. The church is not safe. The government is not safe. Lives and properties are not safe. Our people in diaspora are not safe. Farmers are not safe. Those who are in their homes are not safe. Travelers are not safe. Who is safe? So, if releasing him will provide a security solution, a security evolution trend that will metamorphosize into pragmatic shalom, peace on our land, and security upon our farmers, our rural area dwellers, even urban dwellers, industrialists, foreign investors, even upon our men of God and the entire people of God. We once more, if you want his release, to lift your hands again. Look at, none is exempted. This is the heart of the people, the prayer of the people, the desire of the people. Mr. President, I don't know who and who are whistling to your ears that if you release him, there'll be trouble. Holding him is causing trouble. Release him. What do you ask the president? May his release bring more miracles of security in Jesus' name. So our brother Namde will once more lift our hands for you and pray for your good health, for mental sanity, for more courage. If God has whistled into your head the nobility of compassion, sympathy, and empathy, and you are yearning for the integral well-being of your people, may the Holy Spirit enable your release to be a miracle in our contemporary moment, to the glory of God and for the integral well-being of our people.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Let me quickly go to the comment section just to send my greetings to some of you that joined us, or all of you that have joined us. I know many of you are yet to join. This is 7 minutes of the program. Welcome back. How are we all doing today? I hope all is well with you. All right. So the first place I made a comment here is why. Ekele Derechukwu, I see you. And Dixon is second person. Victoria Weke and Tony Martins, Wankwo, Gift Okeke, Christopher Ezechukwu, or Ezechukwu, yeah. Then Evans Ike, our brother, is here, and Ifai John, Odabe, is this Odabe? I think, let me call it Chimaroke, that's one I can. And Chidu Ojukwu, Chinedu Ojukwu. The is the last person that made a comment. So please do me a favor, like the video, okay? Ijoma is here. Devs Cole, I see you, Devs. Gozier Ezenwa, I see you, Gozier. So please make sure you like the video and let your comment come in. Just keep it coming and share it if you have it, if you have the platform to share it with, please do share it. The reason is because we want the algorithm, the owner of the platform, to let the notification on so that they can send notification to people so they can join us while we're still here. I welcome all of you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So one more thing, let's hear a few things before we go to the program of the hour, because we are not going to spend much time here, to be honest with you, but we will try our best to utilize the time to discuss what brought us here in the first place. So the only thing I want from you is your support in any way you can, especially by liking the video. We'll still have some people coming, some new comments. Christopher, I think I've sent my Christopher S. I think I mentioned your name before. And we have is it this is Honorable Chooks. Hon Chooks, I see you. George is here. Grigory. And good guy Aka. Good guy Aka, I see you. And Ijom, I think Ijom, I mentioned your name before. You have Elevate Energy. I see Armstrong, our brother, is here with us. I'm sure you are on time today. Thank you for joining me. Mercy Aka TV or Mercy at here TV, something like that, because you put it one word. Okay, so please, we are going to stretch it a little bit. John Obasi, I see. So we may come back to conversation again. We may come back to conversation again.
It's all about. But yet, would they contribute? Whether not $10 or 10 gemma, it's something. But you people are being bribed. They get wages. They pay you salary. Because if you say our number 2 not give you salary, not make you run. If like say number 2 they give you salary, I bet you not for do this stand where you take so. I'm very sure of it. Because it's pure and just. You know they give bribe, you know they take bribe. That's why he said, I will not be involved to be finance minister. Although he's the head. I will see.
Anyway, God. We are coming to that. I'm just laughing because defending evil. Some people are doing it deliberately, like as if they know, as if they will pretend as if they don't know, but down in their mind, they know. When you hear number 2, although like I said, but let me say before I don't want to forget it later, because maybe when you come back again, I may not have the chance to say what I want to say now. This lady you are hearing, that you just heard her voice, is somehow trying to. Is that not worry sister? She is the one trying to elevate Eggman. She's the one. She's the one. He's worry sister. I don't know her voice, but this is my first time of noticing her voice. To be honest with you, I won't lie. And how did I know that she's the one? The video they mentioned that someone said, well, "What is that? What is that?" Then I said, "Oh, she's is that the worry sister that people always talk about?" Okay. Anyway, let me just give time, because now we are 12 minutes of the program. I think it is right time to let's go.
Government account. We have a Treasury committee. The Treasury committee know how much in the account, the flow, transaction, and everything. People that I think I'm just saying it for the first time now. We have a Treasury committee. What do I say? Treasury committee. So if I have, even if there's a problem, there's an answer. Who to answer to is the Treasury committee. So this Treasury committee is as well pleased. The Treasury committee know the in and out of the account. So why will I bring the account to people that are still called Achikata Ekwon? The next thing they will use it and do program. The next thing they will bring it to public. Public will know what we have in our account. They will know what is going on there. All I'm doing is to protect the account.
It's all about. But yet, would they contribute? Whether not $10 or 10 gem.
Set up the government account. We have a Treasury committee.
Biafra eji Igbo wee mara maka ama na ekwute ha Igbo ịma na ya Igbo niile nọ n'ime dịsi nwere onwe mana majority ihe ha ji achọghị ikwute dị maka ya bụ na onye igworo sị gị nya ọ na-agba ọsọ. Aghọtara m maka ndị nọ n'ụlọ because ọbụọtata ka a chụwara ma egbugo a lot of people say mana n'oge mara mkpa ọ dị chụwaga na-ese mara ndị ọ dị n'aka ka obodo dị mma na nweta nwere onwe anụnwa na all this is na eme ka onye alicheta agụ ka ga-agụkọ ya echi oge manya nweta n'echi ahụ manya adị na dị ndụ nọ nke kacha mkpa kịta ndụ bugodi isi ndụ ka akụ bugodi koko nọ kịta maka majority jos na afọta ya na onwe dị ihe na-eme na amadị na ihe na-eme sef amadị na agha dị mana a na-agba ọsọ na-achọghịkwa ka agha debe already a prepare goro gị agha in your ignorant na-amara ama. So ọ bụrụ na that ị ka na-eze ndụ, o nwere ebe akwụkwọ nsọ kwụsị na ndị na-achị ihe a, ndị chọrọ ịzọ ndụ ha ga ndụ ahụ ga-apụnarị ha, mana ndị tụfuru ndụ ha ga-enweta enweghịchitara ya bụ ndụ. Okwu ahụ nwere ebe ọkpọ ma gaa n'ime ihe onyonyo anọ, maka na ịbịa kịta nọ majority of ndị ha na-atụ ụjọ ọnwụ ma ihe anọ ivi mụnwa na-atụkwa onwe na-anaghị atụ ụjọ ọnwụ, mana ichechezie na ihe na-eme kịta karịrị infact onye ka na-atụkwa ụjọ kịta ụjọ ọnwụ naanị ma na ị na-emegidezi onwe gị because many people nwụgoro na aka ha nwere ọbụna ha dị at aware of ihe na-eme kịta, mana onwe ọnụ
I want to start this broadcast proper with this our sister's message. Okay? For those of you that understand Igbo language, her video is not that long, but the message there is very, very great. It is great in the sense that some of us know the truth, but because of one or two things, we begin to, change words, trying to be who we are not, trying to act different from what we know that is right thing to do. She used fear of death as emphasis here. She laid her emphasis here using fear of death. That many of us are afraid to die. But current concern, the danger and what is going on is even more scary than death itself. Because God who created heaven and earth, God who made us, there's a reason why he did not allow us to know when we are going to go. Do you understand? Every human being, it is very rare for one to know that, I still have 2 years left. It is difficult because God don't want it to be like that. But when you see people, your own fellow human being, bringing that threat to you direct, what will you do? What will you do? Will you say, okay, if I challenge my fear, it's going to tie me? Then how about if you don't challenge it? What do you think it will happen? Of course, it's the same thing. But when you challenge it, you may even you have chance of stopping them from taking you. And even if they're going to take you, they have to sweat over that. So that you don't need to make the job of your enemy to be too easy for him. That's the message. Now, as you can see on the title, we want to go through the memo released by CRC few days after the arrest or detention of PM. They decided to release a memo, and in that memo is all about what they think is that somebody who is going to lead them will possess, that the quality that the person have to possess. And in that memo, they mentioned something that triggered them to come up with that memo in the first place, which is a video somebody made, which is why it's such in France. Ezenago made a video that prompted them to come up with that kind of idea of giving a kind of criteria on what they should expect or what one should possess for you to be able to contest or to see yourself in corridor of authority in USB or in the Brigade or in Biafra movement. Those things they laid out there, I've not seen I've not because somebody said that it's 3, but I think what I have access to now is maybe 2. But let me see. Let me assume that I've not actually opened my eyes very well on it. So here on the library, we're going to do that together to see those criteria. and connect it with what is going on and what they have done using that memo, hanging on that memo, what they have achieved with that memo. Then I want us to
ya igbo niile nọ n'ime dịsi nwere onwe, mana majority ihe ha ji achọghị ikwutedo maka ya bụ na onye ikwuru ọsọ gị nya ọ na-agba ọsọ. Aghọtara m maka ndị nọ n'ụlọ because ọbụọtata ka a chụwara ma egbugo a lot of people sef, mana n'oge malụ mkpa ọ dị chụwaga na-ese malụ ndị ọ dị n'aka.
Okay, sorry about it. I have to attend to something very important. So, like I was saying, the achievement of that memo and the damage the memo have caused. Remember, the CRC was duly dissolved by cabinet members. There are kind of mixed feelings. Some people see it as normal thing, that it's good that they have to resuscitate it, like they have to go back and bring it back and all that nonsense. But to me, it is not supposed to be like that. That's my own argument. It has been dissolved. It has been dissolved. If you want to bring it back, you are bringing it back. It is illegal because the cabinet that dissolved it is cabinet of the PM period. So if you want to use them for your own gain, that simply means that you are no longer following the template that PM led. Because if you are following it, the cabinet that was here with PM, they are the one that voted among themselves and they dissolved the CRC. But if you think that CRC, no, it does not need, the CRC is supposed to be there, that means you are looking for a way to give them a kind of go ahead to do what they have done. That means you are in support of that. But it is kind of 50-50. One may argue that no, there's no need for you to dissolve it in the first place. But truth be told, everything that they have done with that CRC, the move they have made is questionable. Highly, highly questionable. What have we gained from CRC? Someone like me, without this problem after that started surfacing after PM has been taken or is not here with us and all that, I can tell you that I don't know that anything called CRC exists in the first place. So we are just learning it about CRC existence. I, for one, I don't know about it. That's not the fact. But now that we know it, we have to study it. You have to pay attention. You have to know how they were formed. You have to know when they were dissolved. The people that formed it were the ones that dissolved it. Okay? And we are going to go through that. But before then, this message from the two parties is very, very somehow funny, because remember, these people unanimously praised CRC when they elected Ogekere. That's elect. When they selected Ogekere, not election, nobody conducted any election. When they selected Ogekere, who happened to be the chief organizer of recent cabal in Biafra movement, aside the one that DOS was doing, Ogekere is commander-in-chief of cabal. And he built this cabal. And the cabal that he built glorified him by using CRC that was dissolved to select him to become their APM. They formed a department in the government, a department that was not in existence. They ignored the government structure, because what they're trying to do when they formed that CRC is just like telling you that PM did not structure this government very well. So there's a kind of loophole that people, he did not see this coming. He made a mistake. Therefore, let us help him out and create a department that will somehow offer us what PM should have, done by himself. At that point, they have moved away from the real structure of government that PM built, which is Prime Minister, COS, and other ministerial positions. But these guys moved away from that and begin to see themselves as the alpha and omega, the people that know how to build and how to destroy. The CRC sent a memo, and that memo is just few days, I think 2 or 3 days after PM was taken. I think that memo was on 22nd, and PM went in on 18. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We can say 4 days. 4 days. All right? Now, these 4 days, they said to, okay, let us come up with this idea of creating a department that will take over office of PM and all that. And in that memo, they emphasized the reason why they're doing that is because of the program that Waisocha did, which is Anadorama. Waisocha Ezenago. She made a broadcast that in the minds of these guys, that it is what, it's a discouragement. Because in that broadcast, they share the link though, but the link is in a PDF now, so that if you click on it, it won't take you anywhere. I would have loved to take a look at that video, but it is not possible now. Okay? Why Isocha said, according to them in the memo, that COS, they said somebody, they just, because these guys are very, very cunning. That in that video, why Isocha said that COS is not a leader. And that statement did not go down well with those cabals that has been built in PM present, because PM know that's a cabal. But the mistake that PM did, in my own little way of, understanding, I think PM made a mistake there. You know already there's a cabal. You should have dealt with that cabal instantaneously, because once you keep it, it's not like you know that somebody is a criminal. He's doing some picking pocket like that. Snatching, taking stealing little things, maybe little things, anything at all, like, go to your father's or mother's purse or pocket and take some little money, small money. Then from there, it will be the first to Ikuna na main road. Nazi use iron, but you should have dealt with it at the early stage, judging by what you have seen in the past. So that's it. But PM, because I think nobody predicted his arrest, and nobody believed that it's going to be possible after all the push Nigerian government have pushed in the past, and they couldn't succeed. So how can it be this time? That was the mindset that even me, I was having. But since everything happened this way, the way it has happened, we cannot blame PM then. But I just want to make it clear that had PM solved this cabal, tackle them on time, it would have gone a long way to help. But since he did not do that, believe that he's here, this cabal cannot function. There's a limit for cabal, because some of the partaker or the those that are kind of those that are in the cabal are still somehow important for PM and reference. So PM was trying kind of taking precaution, taking it gentle with them, but without knowing that they are just like a drop of kerosene. It will keep on expanding, and cabal, they don't have limit. That is engine of corruption, because it is actually corruption that built cabal. Without you being a corrupt human being, there's no way you could be a cabal. So you must have a corrupt system in you, or corrupt spirit, before you can then graduate to the level of building cabal. Because building cabal is a system whereby a corrupt individual, pass or transmit his corrupt corrupt character or corrupt belief to other genuine souls around him. A kind of that's a way, a kind of an avenue to corrupt other people that are not as corrupt as you are. So that is Kaba. Kaba is not something that anyone that want to live in a sane society would like to have or see around you. But PM just close one eyes on them and let them do their due, while his eyes are open on the day-to-day activities of Biafra. So he did not expect that he's not going to be here now. I'm saying it because everybody that is in the Kaba, okay, they have one or two things doing for Biafrans. Like I said, it's not as if PM don't know them. PM do know them. I believe him. Because for him to say that some people are in Kaba without knowing that they're in Kaba, it simply means that he have sat down, contemplate on this, have sense of thought about them. But he still believe I can still, there's a roadblock there, roadblock there, roadblock there. He know they exist, but there's a roadblock already that they cannot cross, waiting for the day of declaration so that they can dismantle those cabals. That is why he believed, or he worked ahead of time to make sure that new cabinet members would be totally different from what the one he had previously, which happened to be this gang of cabals. So destabilizing them that moment may somehow affect the redeclaration. That's why I said this is the point. Now, these guys was busy, bringing this their envy, jealousy, hatred, and musty, whatever you may call it, packing it in their mind, waiting for any time to strike. When PM was taken, it happened that even before anything happened, this is my own. I'm not telling you that this is an intel. This is my own, what I feel, my own God-given feeling. Okay, so I did not read it in a book or somebody told me. Nobody tell me anything. But I'm just trying to tell you this is what I can make up from what is going on. That these guys may know that PM will be taken. They may. There's a chance that they are aware of it. There's a chance that they know, or they're even a partaker of the whole shenanigan. But like I said, it's just a feeling, not realistic. So let us always differentiate, because I don't want anybody to say, oh, you said that PM, that this person. No, I did not. I'm telling you my feelings. I may be wrong, I may be right. And you also have your own feelings towards the whole thing. Now, when PM was taken, after his arrest and everything, after his detention and everything, he's not here. He can't communicate anymore. All right. Everyone was very quiet. Now we know that some people that were quiet then, that was quiet, they were not quiet because they don't know what to say. They were quiet, waiting the time to execute what they have already had, their own plan. Because I used to think that these men couldn't do anything, that COS is the one that stood up and addressed Biafran, which is true. But that does not mean that those guys don't have what to say, or they don't know what's going on. They do. The reason why they kept quiet is because they are doing what they're doing. They kept quiet for their own favor, not for favor of you, that they claim to be ministering whatever they're ministering to you. But they kept quiet, waiting for the time to execute their own agenda, their own assignment. If not that, Eggman is not telling us, if not that he told us now that in the Finland convention, that he was with Derrico. He was moving place to place with Derrico, planning and thinking and having fun, discussing with Derrico. Now that after his confession, did you see anybody, any camp from any Derrico camp debunking that? No. Did you see Derrico debunking the fact that he gave them $1,000? He gave him $1,000, and he made it clear that he's not the only one. None of the gangsters, none of Derrico's media have said, no, I myself, no, this we said, my hands and my leg is not, I'm not included, Joe. No. They all keep quiet. In agreement, with whatever Eggman said. That is a assurance there that a way of telling you that, look, oh, yes, I received my money, and so what? That's what it means. Silent is another powerful language that he kept. It's not everything that will keep quiet. Eggman came up, he came out publicly, accused Derico that Derico pay him money and pay everybody alike. Then none of these errats, because do you know that errat of DOS are more honorable than the one of Derico? Errat of DOS, they are more honorable than, because during the time of Mas Namodokan, most of the errats of that DOS later used were not recognized or was not recognized by Mas Namodokan. They were doing what they're doing on their own. Just like what I'm doing now. I'm just broadcasting on my own, right? Not under any government, not under any department whatsoever. Independently. I'm minding my business, doing what I know that I can do. Okay? Now, if somehow I begin to register myself with anybody in name of media team, then, and somehow I am in a, they put my name in a payroll, that kind of thing, whether thanks for coming or take this one for pure water, I love you, you are doing a very good work, this may well for appreciation, this appreciation, have this and have that. Okay, Mazi, I see this your account, is it still active? Okay, I'm just asking in case there's anything, I'll just help you for your weekend. And while receiving that, remember, I started by doing my thing on my own way, without anybody, without any instruction. Without any instruction. Somebody say, who is Derico? So can anybody answer him? Who is? You don't know Derico? Anyway, somebody please tell him who is Derico on the comment section. Then my statement and my message will change automatically. Why? Because I used to do my program on my own and a way of analyzing this. Then now that I'm not in a payroll, somebody is giving me, thank you, Doreen. Somebody is not giving me what to say, how to say it. In fact, before I can analyze it, I have to come out and glorify my Oga. I will tell my Oga what I want, how nice, how excellent his job, everything. I praise him, then I will continue. That means I have deviated from what I was doing is no longer the same. You get the point? So anybody that have seen through those people what DOS was doing and their errata. DOS, they were doing some of them were doing their program normally when Mazagano was here. Once Mazagano was taken or was kidnapped, DOS brought them over and they started yapping nonsense in line with what DOS told them to go out there and say. They have to create a WhatsApp group where they will give you the title of the video that you're going to do. Okay, my people, Mazi, all of you here, please, we need to decimate this guy. Go out, this experiment is something else. Go out there and let Biafra know that he's a experiment. That's the message. All of them will not flood social media with the notion that this person is a experiment. Some of them, if they allow their conscience to speak for them, they will not say what they're saying. They wouldn't have go out and attack anybody. What they would have done is using their own God-given brain to think and to digest the message, whether this guy is doing what he's doing because he's a criminal or he's doing it because that's what they think that is better for Biafrans. They won't have time for that. Okay? But you see this idea of, we are here, Basi, what it must be. We go out and attack it. Let us say it, let us do it. My brother, that thing you can only see it when some people have made up their mind to attack without anything, without any reason. I told you just now that DOS errat are more honorable than Ogekere own. Reason is because those errats of DOS, some of them just they started broadcasting because they want mass American to notice them. Some actually have message, okay, and when they moved to support DOS and start yapping nonsense, they did it because maybe because of money, of course, or personal hatred of PM. The question is, what is the reason of those current era of this Derico? What is their own reason? Because every message they are passing down doesn't hold any water because everybody have seen. Mas Mugano, after his kidnap, PM started. Biafran witnessed a lot of sabotage. So most of the things that they are doing now have been done already. So they are trying to repeat the same thing at the wrong time. Every eyes is widely open. We can see, we can relate, we understand the message, we know what we want. So why are they doing what they're doing? Why do you think they are doing what they're doing now? They are doing it because they want to be relevant, number one. They want PM, they want Ogekere to become their leader by fire by force. So if you pass through all these things that happened between PM and DOS people, there's no reason for you to come out now and say, okay, I'm doing it this and that unknowingly. This is kind of, you are repeating class. That's why I said that Ogekere is worst, because they are doing what they should have, what they should know. They should have known this thing before now. It's not a new thing to them. There's a video of what is the name of this lady? Achalugo. Achalugo said that he is regretting that if he knows what he knows now, like if he can turn the clock back, that she would have not go all out to insult PM the way she did. I don't know where I kept that video. Just a moment, because I think I have that video here. Or is it deleted? I think I played that video here. I think many of you have seen that video where she said that if she have chance again, like that's the way she put that message, that she wouldn't have insult or attack PM. Although she used the word Ekpedema, but crazy people, you cannot so okay, yeah, you did last week. Thank you, Doreen. So that video is what I'm actually somehow searching for now, but I don't know where that video that video is. I think I have it. Okay. It's not. I put it on. It's on my Twitter. That was why I deleted it. Let me see if I can go back to retrieve. Have I claimed my delete box? Just a moment, because that video is not. I don't need to delete it by now. No, that video is very, very important. I shouldn't have deleted it. It's supposed to be here. Okay, the thing is distracting me. Please let me just ignore it for now. Okay, let me ignore it for now. Now let's go back to the program. So my people, many of you know what I'm talking about. These gangs that are, imagine Vision 555, a man that have done some things within the cabinet that people was like, why? It's uncalled for. If you know. Imagine the Eggman. These are people that saw what PM went through in the hands of DS. And to them, it is condemnable. Somehow they agree. But they refuse to utilize it to understand that you cannot be doing the same thing that you condemned in the past. Now Ogekere is using all of them to do all this backyard and senseless business that they are doing. Let us go to this argument on that, here on I think Twitter space. Listen to this.
it's all about. But yet, we they contribute. Whether not $10 or 10 jema, it's something. But you people are being bribed. They get wages. They pay you salary. Because if it's our number 2 not give you salary, not make you run. If like say number 2 they give you salary, I bet you for do this stand where you take so. I'm very sure of it. Because it's pure and just. You know they give bribe, you know they take bribe. That's why he said, I will not be involved to be finance minister. Although he's the head. I will see, but don't put my signature there. Not be bad thing. Now it do. And not be bad thing now to find out say what did they happen so that we go know. When I get our students on ground, but yet our classrooms are big bonds. The students are on ground. Meanwhile, there is no lecturer to teach them. Come on, Sonny Akbarawa. Come on.
Biafra is my home. I see you. You're welcome, my brother.
Come on, Sonny. I don't know whether they bewitch you. Okay, Curry must definitely bewitch you. Because that's why you quickly verify so many people's account that cannot even pay 30 jema a month. They can't pay 30 jema and they were preaching, chopping their mouth. I can't pay 30 jema a month. Oh, what can I pay? All of a sudden, you are very. Me when the day I saw I not verify my own account. You think I not get 150 pounds to verify my account? Is it necessary for me to verify my account? No.
What is sister?
My brother.
Do maybe take a easy, no worry. See, I just want to say one thing. See, all these things that they are doing now, if not because of PM, many people will see things and they will never greet some people in the movement again.
I tell you.
You know, when all these things was happening at the beginning, yeah, some of us, we know so many things that happen. We decided to keep quiet and watch these people.
Hi.
You see all these things they are doing today, all these things. Let me tell you. Okay, now, one thing that I like now is that the CRC has already removed the office of the APM completely. There will be no APM again. Because one thing they wanted to do is that once it completes 1 year, PM is automatically out. Another PM will enter. See,
you see?
Yes, I'm telling you.
I was asking my sister, I said, why would they even write that kind of
let me tell you,
agreement?
Wait now, let me tell you. And the people that have sense should go back home and think. Now, if only 1 year PM will be out, and somebody already moved down to the document, Briggy registration, and change the document and put his name there, don't you think is to take over the government and remove PM? See,
Obasa go, or we see go, 419.
A lot has happened. But anybody that is thinking that people that are protecting the Briggy, that they are the evil ones, a time is coming. Time is coming. You will know. Their plan was that 1 year. They will continue to delay. 1 year will complete. PM is out. Another person will take over as the prime minister.
Yeah, that is
when you people. Plan. That is when you people will know that this thing. They already planned this thing down. They plan it down.
Yes.
That is the reason why they have the power to go there and start changing the document. Changing the document because they are all for their mind. They have few months. For their mind, they have few months now. They took over the Briggy. For their mind. That is why now that CRC have already removed the office of the acting prime minister. This is the best thing that happened. Let them continue to shout.
Let me tell you what they are saying. Let me tell you what they are saying. They are saying in 2 months.
They say they don't
give me 1 second.
They don't scrap CRC.
Exactly.
I already see the memo they just posted 2 minutes ago now. All those ones is not the problem. The most important thing now is that there is no office of APM again. Prime Minister still stand. Even if you people continue to like and delay anything that you people will delay, the office of the Prime Minister still stand, and nobody is going to betray PM. This is the most important thing now. This thing that CRC just did is the best thing that happened to this movement now. So nobody will come out tomorrow and say, I will take over the office as the prime minister. It's done and dusted. So people that are
And
thinking that,
dusted.
if they don't know, we know
Not
so
true.
many things that are
Not true.
playing. We know the game that people are playing, thinking that one day, once they take over the government, PM will be there. Everybody will forget about him. No. CRC just did the right thing. By removing that office, then PM still stand as the prime minister. All those people
Do
who
you
are
know
waiting for...
if they were saying, oh, the so-called Oge Ukere, he said, I'm sitting in the office in Maryland. Our office, the big office. Very soon they will not use that name again.
What is sister? The game of taking over the office of the prime minister is over. It's finished. It's finished.
Our people for back home,
this was the target. See, some of our people that are insulting.
Please, we need to post that document. We need to post it.
Yes.
We need to post it so that Biafrans will see it.
Yes.
We need to post it inside our bylaws.
Yes.
Yes, that particular place you need to post it. It's very important.
I'm telling you.
Once the complete one, their target now is just calculate how many months PM has already been there now. Calculate how many months. Then calculate how many months that is remaining. Then PM will be out. Another person will take over.
Now 4 months remain, no.
And that is why
now 4 months remain.
That is why they started this game by changing the document. Because if they take over as the prime minister, they will take over everything.
Yes.
See,
but if you forget
listening to all this jargon that they are saying on social media, we know what is playing.
Absolutely.
Me, I will say 22 million times.
Yes.
Nobody will betray PM.
Amen. See, listen, you remember, if make I ask you something, you remember the time of our number one bishop when the
you see, what makes us human beings is our brain. That you are human, you are different between human being and other animal. Is brain. Once your brain is moved from the way it's supposed to be as a human being, you are just like another animal. You know that it will like you want to go to somewhere, and you have two ways to get to your destination. One will take you 10 minutes. The other one will take you 10 hours. Then because you don't want somebody who is, if you choose that route of 10 minutes, you are going to you meet somebody that you don't like to set your eyes on. Not the person is going to affect you with any infection or any disease. It's just that you don't want the person to see you. It's not the more that you kill the person, but you can walk through that road and get your decision faster and easier. Then because of the animosity or envy or jealousy or anything, you say, okay, let me choose this road that will take me 10 hours. And that 10 hours, you are not even sure that you get your decision on time before the purpose by which you are going there will be achieved. You may go, you can get there, very, very late, or you may not even meet the time. But because you want to show your anger, you refuse to choose the shortest way. These people have their brain, but the brain is somehow upside down. I'm sorry to tell that because some of them may watch this video. I'm not trying to insult you. I just want to set the record straight. Because how can you tell me that you are looking for a way okay fall? Okay, you are anticipating problems that okay will cause, but you turn you turn blind eyes on those that actually made okay to be in the equation in the first place. Let me repeat myself. You are busy searching for anticipating problem that you think that Ogenkere will cause, or the problem that you are just noticing that he can offer you. But you don't ask yourself, why Ogenkere in the first place? Why him? You don't bother to care about how he get to the place or who actually mentioned Ogenkere to your ear, to your hearing, who made him to have voice in the first place. You ignore those ones and you are busy searching Okay, maybe next week, okay, we'll do this. Next month, why don't you use that brain to tackle the people? Because at the end of the day, they will initiate another law, they'll make another decision that you will still come back again and begin to think, oh, why this? Why this? CRC is not meant to create problem. It is meant to solve problem. So since when mention, you guys are clapping for CRC, mention one thing that CRC have actually done that is positive, apart from solving the problem they created. They are the one that created the problem. You are not clapping for CRC. Oh, they did well, they did well. Did well to tackle or to make an attempt to stop or to work against the problem that they created. Why I'm saying this is because you still go back to the issue that we have, the same issue that we are talking about. Was CRC dissolved or not? The answer is yes. So well dissolved. Fine. After dissolving CRC, who revived them back? Who revived CRC? Who bring them back? Who? What authority do they have to come back? Mention one good thing. Okay, when they came back, when you bring them back, what was the problem? Because they are meant to solve problem, right? What was the problem at hand that therefore maybe that they notice or they foresee that as okay, we don't have to wait. CRC, where are you? CRC, come. Or you people should go wear your clothes again, come back. What was the problem? That Biafran has been redeclared. A redeclaration that was planned for complete 1 whole year by PM and Biafrans. A redeclaration that did not take anybody to surprise. Everybody know, even the enemy, everybody know that Biafran being redeclared is for a time like this, to make sure that we are no longer in exile, that we are now a nation. That is the reason why you cast vote. Nobody voted for self-referendum to remain in Briggy or to go back to Briggy. Nobody did that. But now you guys you ignore that. You are not trying to make sense out of nothing. Where is the sense? What are you trying to achieve by that? CRC is not supposed to be here. They are not supposed to be in discussion on the conversation at all. At this point in time, they are not. Now, Ogenkere started doing his gara-gara immediately after the arrest of PM. He started doing gara-gara, a lot of gara-gara. Now, one of the gara-gara is what we discussed yesterday, if you can recall, where he summoned cabinet meeting without permission of anybody. Now, I will take you back again because we are about to bring that memo. But before the memo, let me refresh your memory. This thing that we played it here yesterday, and I think it is worth. I'm not going to play everything, but I just want you to remember this. Okay, that this is what happened as of yesterday. We discussed about it, and I think it's something that. Okay. Just a moment. Just a moment.
Mazi Solo, unmute yourself just briefly, please. We don't have much time. Sorry, I didn't know that you muted yourself. But anyway, so I'll support her with 300 because I've committed a lot of, for civil that have been on ground. Need the help now.
Okay, yesterday we talked about this. We discussed about this meeting. This meeting was done on 21st of November 2024. This is here. Ogenkere summoned a cabinet meeting. Listen, a finance minister set up Zoom calling Biafrans to attend the meeting. Can you imagine that? Ogenkere set up Zoom and shared link calling them to attend meeting. just imagine if in financial minister that at this point, CRC have not actually called him or elect him or suggest anything about him, but he was already parading himself as the leader. Where he got that courage, I don't know. Who told him that you are the next in line, I don't know. Then COS, informed them they should just stay away from this meeting, that they don't have the mandate to call for cabinet meeting. It is unheard of. He was the one coordinating and hosting the meeting for Briggy cabinet member, because to him, he wants to be a leader without even requesting, without anything. That is the first move. Then, according to them, that why Isosha made a broadcast and that have live stream, they couldn't stand what they said there. They have to do this and do that. Okay. Then they issued a memo. That memo is this. Just a moment. That memo is this. Where is that memo? Okay. This is an official memo from government, like not copy. This one is the original copy of that memo. And I would like you to see that. This is the memo that the CRC displayed, giving them to a kind of, for people to see. This is where they actually made their request, and everything is in this memo. And let me see how to expand this to be more readable. Okay. Just a moment. It is quite tiny. Okay. Date, November 22, 2024. Urgent need for a leader pro tempora. That is, they said this is the title of the meeting. You can see it here. Urgent need for a leader pro tempora. Now, greeting cabinet members. On November 22, 2024, CRC received a request for an urgent solution of an issue that emanated from a video made by a cabinet member in a public broadcast, stating that Briggy now has a new leader in the absence of the Prime Minister. She threatened anyone who dares to challenge her appointed leader. Not only is the behavior inappropriate, but no government also work this way. And the image portrayal of Briggy is that of an unserious entity. Please watch part of the video via this link. You can see this link here. So if you want to talk about Magandi Nabo, hey, Ada, you are doing good. Thank you so much, Ada. You are on and on. Thank you so much, Ada. This is part of Ada job. When people say that she have done more harm than good, so meaning that her video is what these guys are justifying, are using that, they use that to justify their action. Because we often say, why do they call for PM replacement so soon, so sudden? They are driving their reasons from why he such as an Agos video. That in that video, according to them, that she bragged that COS is the leader. That according to them, that's why they said that she went as far as saying that if anybody dared to challenge her appointment, which could be, this one could be kind of a way of show their anger or envy about the statement that she made, because none of them like the fact that COS is COS. Now let's continue. Since the CRC is the only government committee charged with resolving disputes to bring peace and unity to to the government, the CRC had an emergency meeting. During the meeting, the CRC emphasized the need to maintain unity and protect our security architectures, with emphasis on protecting the armed forces of Biafra. Although there are many qualified cabinet members who have qualities for the good leadership, the CRC determined that the priority of this government is homeland security. As a result of the welfare of armed forces. As a result of the welfare of armed forces of Biafra is paramount. Okay, now which is also I agree. He said, thus CRC determined and established the criteria for selecting our leaders pro tempore. Number one must be someone who the PM has trusted to have contact with armed forces of Biafra. This is where corruption kicks in immediately. Okay, this number one here. That is pure corruption. Let me take it again. It must be someone who the PM has trusted to have contact with armed forces of Biafra. Then you may be wondering, how do they have contact of men like Biafran armed forces when this Eggman is not telling us that he is the one that gave Azaya Yogo success number? The question is success in the army? Last time I checked, they said no. I start to be corrected. So, and PM is not the one that gave him the contact of men on ground. PM did not trust Ogenkere to have contact of the Biafran army. That's number one. The person that actually gave him the contact, judging by the what Eggman said, is him, Eggman, that gave phone number of success to him, and success finally introduced him to Biafran army. That is just the raw truth. So meaning that Ogenkere is not even qualified of this thing they're talking about here. Then I was expecting 1, 2, 3 options, but they just said one. When you said one, I thought you have many other 2 will follow suit, but I did not see 2. So let's continue. He said the CRC want to let cabinet know that there is a reason the PM worked with the individual, and it is important to maintain the status quo to avoid interference, compromise, or sabotage of our military operation. Above all, Briggy and Biafrans will know who to hold responsible if need be. Therefore, any cabinet member who believes that he or she meets the criteria, these guys, meet the criteria should email the CRC, this is their email, his or her name by 6 a.m. Biafran time on November 2024. The CRC will present the qualified names to the cabinet for a vote. Important, within hours after the PM's is active, the leader pro tempore must step down and cease to function in that capacity in a letter addressed to PM with copy to the CRC. In a letter addressed to the PM, okay, with Nance, sincerely signed by Honorable Imam Maduabo, Chair, Briggy CRC. CC, that's the copy. All ministers, the COS, the EU rep. This should be their new COS. Now, you can see the corruption that we talked about. The reason why they emphasize on this criteria, the so-called criteria, is because They know that anybody that somehow have contact or in good time with success must be member of the cabal. You get the point now. If the person cannot be another person but member of the cabal, you can. I don't know if you are following what I'm saying. This CRC, like I said, and why Socha Ezenago are the catalysts of this nonsense. They started all this nonsense. They perpetrate all manner of crimes. They set to twist some of the decisions and reshape it to their own gain, the way they want to pilot or want to achieve whatever they want to achieve. This is pure sabotage. Pure sabotage. Now, PM, like I said, did not introduce Ogekere. They don't have any evidence that PM introduced Ogekere to any liberation, to any army. I hope my voice is coming out. I really hope my voice is coming out. Please, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I think the comment is busy. Yeah. Now, everything that these people are saying, what they have said so far, goes to show that there is a kind of secret agenda, secret agreement between Derico and Imam Madabu. We may say maybe with all of them. From convention, before the convention, everything has been manipulated by Ogekere and Eggman, of course. Chief Priest of Kevadi is another one. The only thing is that he's not there physical to do his bidding, to do his own quotes. But you see all this nonsense going on now. It started from them. This is how they started. And it's not as if they don't know that Biafrans don't like this. That is why the man will clear his throat and tell you that Biafrans see your welcome to your ATM. Your ATM is here. After all this nonsense, nobody paid attention to them. Nobody actually take them serious. But guess what? They keep on glorifying themselves. They keep on promoting this evil, thinking that they're hurting people without knowing that they're actually exposing themselves, because everything that the Madabo have done in the name of bringing Ogekere and presenting Ogekere is the reason why things are the way it is today. And now you see an average Biafrans trying to support what they don't even know how it started. You don't know the motive of these people. You don't know the agenda. You don't know what they want to achieve. Your own is to support. Your own is to claim that you are working with them. Derico is a Derico. You can't change it. Okay? Some of you say it's Delico. Is it Delico or Derico? I think it's called Derico. Why is this? Why some people are writing Delico? Is it Delico? I think it's called Derico. Anyway, I don't know. Some of you are confusing people here.
We can't hear you, CRC Minister. Unmute yourself. CRC Minister, we can't hear you.
Yourself.
Unmute yourself, sir.
Sorry, I didn't even know. Sorry. So here is our elected acting Prime Minister. Where is he? Honorable acting Prime Minister. Biafran want to see you, your beautiful face again. Yes. Wow. Congratulations. Once again. We move. Yes. Oh,
after connecting all these dots, and you see these people as your leader, that's why when I see some of them saying CRC and Ogekere is the same. You cannot just like somebody who hates, you don't like chicken. You don't like chicken, but you cannot do without egg. I mean, how can you? The two are the same. They're the same. You don't like chicken, but you don't like chicken, but egg is your favorite food. Ogekere The Derico. Yes, you guys know that's the correct spelling. It should be Derico, not Delico. I see people writing Delico. It should be Derico. Derico is here bragging that he's going to sue this and sue that, even at the moment. But see how the whole thing started. They are the same. So you cannot tell me, oh, CRC is the best. And the funny part is that they will tell you that, thank God that God filtered, separate this wheat from us. Why is it saying thank God that God has selected the genuine Biafrans for them? Whereas another one they come, thank God that God has selected, that's removed these evil people, all of them are claiming to be innocent. They are all innocent. That's what they're claiming. The question is, are you the one to score yourself? Won't you just keep quiet and allow people to score you, to tell people how nice and how sincere or truthful you are? You won't let people to do that, right? Now, my people, I want you to pay more attention to this.
Unmute yourself, sir.
Remind you.
CRC minister. Unmute yourself. CRC minister, we
unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself, sir.
Sorry, I didn't even know. Sorry. So here is our elected acting prime minister. Where is he? Honorable acting prime minister. Biafran want to see you beautiful face again. Yes. Wow. Congratulations. Once again. We move. Yes.
Oh,
Acting Prime Minister.
Yes. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Acting PM, you're muted. You have to unmute yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, unmute yourself. Okay. So the next step, now that Biafrans have spoken, they have.
This is where I give up on this man. You see, when this part when he said that now that Biafran has spoken, there's no better sabotage than this. This is sabotage in its epic. Like this is another level of sabotage. This one is not about PM. It has nothing to do with the PM now. Man is dragging you to his own decision. Now that Biafran has spoken. Meaning that if this man had found himself in the position of PM, he wouldn't have conducted self-referendum. He would have just cleared his throat. My Biafran people, the whole world, listen, we are here on behalf of Biafrans. Biafran has spoken that everybody agreed to declare Biafran. He wouldn't have wasted his time or money trying to build platform where that will enable Biafran to vote. No. Do you understand that? This man single-handedly with his cabal, from Ogenkere to all of them, they are all in cabal. They know the game. Once they notice that they want to put their own, they can go at any length. Now that Biafran has spoken, please, what did you speak? Are you the one that put Ogenkere there? Nothing. Even their own qualification, like their criteria, they themselves set out that they must meet these criteria. Ogenkere did not meet it. That criteria, Ogenkere did not meet it. That PM introduced him to Biafran Liberation Army. It's not true. That's a lie from pit of hell. Because of the video that Eggman made, where he confessed that he is the one that gave success number to even Ogenkere. So how can you talk to men on ground, the Liberation Army, with that success as of that time? It's not possible. Apart from PM, nobody. And Eggman is even more closer to the Liberation Army than you, because as of that time he's with success. So success have his number. They do talk, they communicate. But in the memo, they said you must be one of those that PM introduced So please, when is it that PM introduced? When did PM introduce Ogenkere to Biafran Liberation Army? There was no time. It did not happen. Not at all. Then this man bypassed everything, even to obey his own instruction, like his own criteria that he created. They couldn't obey that. Look at it here. Must be someone who the PM has trusted to have contact with armed forces of Biafra. This criteria is just to knock COS off, whether she's COS or not. Then I asked, why are you guys undermining her position? You guys are in the government. You guys have more contact than I do. You guys know everything. Can you go and ask or do a kind of verification who is leading Bazonia after Chuaeba's arrest? Is he not his COS? Of course he's COS. Go and check. And you don't want to stand on that because to you is forbidden, is haram. This is not about, oh, I cannot deal with her. You know, this woman herself, she don't respect people. She don't. You have a point, but the way you go about solving this problem is wrong. That's the way I have issue with many of you, if not all, that believe in this garbage. And today, some of you are, you know, Imam Madabo is this, Imam Madabo is that. The man knows what he was doing. He was doing that maybe for his own personal gain. And here is Sonak Barawa mocking them. Just yesterday, on Sunday rather, on Saturday, sorry, they claimed they were doing fundraising. This is what Sonak Barawa was able to capture in the fundraising. I don't know who went in there to find out what they were doing. It happened that there is just like, you know, burial ground. I did not watch the video, I won't lie. But for judging from this screenshot that Sonak Barawa shared, that if that is true, that means the house was dry. Please, some of you that joined them in their fundraising, what did you notice in their fundraising? Was people donating to them? Did you see anybody donating to them? Was there anybody paying attention, kind of believing that they're gonna that they put money and these people will secure the money like many of them are claiming? I don't think so. I don't think so. Chief Priest said this. Why were you all ashamed to go live on air yesterday? Nothing in your... Okay, he said, why are you all ashamed to go live on air yesterday night? In your disgrace, your disgraceful fundraising, a man is not here. How much did you raise with Adadeora Ocho and Carolina? Okay, Carolina have joined them. I don't know who as your finance minister. God. I don't know as a finance minister, and that is funny though. I don't know as a finance minister. Let me not talk about her. Don't talk about that. Anyway, you can go and buy. If yeah, I will go to the okay. Let me comport myself. I have to be.
To one information system, then you will, whatever corrosion and whatever, you know, disruption you brought to yourself by listening to that particular one part of information, then you will have yourself to be blamed. Biafran people, I don't really want to go too long, but you know, I will be coming from time to time to speak, and I can see many people I'm seeing here are the real Biafrans. Just know that Biafran leaders emerges. Biafran leaders, is difficult to select Biafran leaders. Biafran leaders emerges, and we're going to be patient. We're going to be patient with the BSC, we're going to be patient with the CRC, as they're taking action to make sure that we, whatever that our BDF needs, that they're getting it. We're going to be very serious with our fundraising, and you're going to see how crazy fundraising is going to be going forward, because the real Biafrans has arisen. The real people of God have arisen. And if you are not whiter than white and whiter than snow, I'm sorry, you will be left behind. Thank you so much. Thank you, Master K, for holding this space. Thank you, Ebebere. Thank you, Biafra Echo. Thank you, Helen Peters, my sister. Thank you, Warri's sister. Thank you, Shimo. Thank you, Ahim. Thank you, Rita. Ekwensu, your submission was amazing this afternoon. I really, really appreciate it. And I will be coming. I'm sorry if I didn't call your name, but I love all of you. So as long as you're standing on the path of truth, I will be with you. I will support you until I can see something dent, and I will speak. But I can tell you, everybody standing strongly here are honest and people with integrity. Thank you so much, and good afternoon, dear friends.
Thank you so much, Freedom Gates. Man, your submission was so articulated, and thank you so much for gracing the space with all of your knowledge. And you were right on point on every single point you pointed out. And it's all for the betterment of Biafrans and the whole struggle for freedom that we are onto. For me personally, I would not love a country where Biafrans would not know how to
Okay, the link has been shared. So if anybody want to make any contribution, the hour is now, so you can follow the link and come.
Follow their laws. If they see any little red flag, I would not love a situation where red flags would just be neglected. You understand? So I really, really thank you for your submission, and everything was on point. We grabbed every single point you made out. Okay, between Worry Sister and Helen Peters, I think
Let Helen go. Let
Peters
Helen go. After Helen, I will go.
all right. Sister Helen, you're down. You have the floor.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Master K, for hosting us this morning. God bless you. Thank you for your stand, because it is only the truth that will set us free. You understand? And thanks to everyone here present. I really appreciate everybody here. I appreciate you, my sister, Worry Sister. I appreciate you, Freedom. You have said it all. Really, you have said my mind. Because since this whole shenanigans started, I have been watching. You understand? I've fought for people who don't have voices. I do it. So I will not stand in a place that I know, no, this is not fair. Just because I felt my people are the other side, then I will take my stand with them. I am not the type. I will never be that type. Yes, it pains me that we are misunderstanding ourselves. Of course, it pains me. It hurts me a lot. This thing has even taken me to hospital. I got admitted because I never knew I was in the dark of what I know nothing about. I thought we were really fighting together with one mind. At the time we pushed that evil woman away, I was like, oh, we have arrived. So for this to just came up all of a sudden, and over the night, everything just turned over. I was like, was it planned before? Was it be arranged before? So, and
this life is somehow. I welcome you, Chinelo. I hope I pronounce your name well. Or Mutomaki, let me hear your name.
Oguchinalo.
Okay. So you are welcome. I think this is the first time of you joining me here. I think I've not seen your name before. Am I right?
It's first time I'm coming to speak, but I always
Okay, yeah,
follow.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. First time you are joining me, like first time you are speaking. So the mic is up. Before I go to do, because I want to reply this say something about this lady called Helen Peters. But before that, let me give mic to you. So let us hear from you.
Mazikai, let me appreciate you for first the job you are doing for Biafrans.
Thank you.
The kind of job you do, it requires wisdom. It requires someone who has this tough mental toughness. It is not really easy. Like when you do your programs, the way you ask the logical and the right questions, that requires no answer from anybody who has followed you, who has followed Ugo 247 since inception. Yes. Mazikai,
Thank you.
there's a story I want to tell you. There is this kindred from my own village.
Okay.
They were looking for a firm, and they went to Cameroon. They went to Cameroon and brought one deity. And this deity is...
They are looking for what?
They are looking for fame.
Okay.
Now, they went to Cameroon and brought this deity.
Uh-huh.
The deity is like a goat,
Okay.
like a she goat. Now, when they brought the deity, the whole villagers were complaining about the deity. Now, at some point, the deity started giving them problem.
Mm-hmm.
An individual from a different community altogether heard about that deity, and they told him that deity gives fame, money, and all that. This individual went to this kindred and did the requirements and took this deity to his own house and started training and started feeding this deity. What this goat eats is just normal grass that goes eats. But then the goat eats more than what is required for one goat in a day. That
like what?
The normal palm fronds and grasses in the bush. Like this guy will enter the bush, cut enough grass that 10 goats will eat in 2 days. But this goat will finish it within 1 hour. Now, at some point, he got tired of feeding these goats, and he wants to return this. He wants to return this goat to the people he got it from. Now, the people he got it from said the deity has left them, that they are not going to take it back, that he himself should take it back to Cameroon. Now, in attempt to return this deity to Cameroon, he will carry this goat, put it on his bike. He will drive this goat far away, kilometers away, and drop that goat. He will drop the goat there. Before he gets in his house, this goat is there in his house. The point I'm trying to make is this.
So at the end of the day, what happened?
At the end of the day, he died.
The man died.
Yes, he died. Now,
then what happened to the goat?
Then the community had to rally around and look for a way to send back this deity. Then the deity now told them that he is going to go on flight to Cameroon. That he will take flight. Yes, that he will take flight to Cameroon. Then I don't know how they managed to succeed to take back that goat back to Cameroon. The point I'm trying to make is this. People will look at mistakes. All these people complaining, shouting, Ogenkere did this, Ogenkere did that. They saw that deity.
They know what that deity is up to, and they decided to go for that deity. Now, the deity, they can no longer feed the deity. The deity is troubling them. Now, it is either that deity kill them or they will kill the deity. Now, somebody will purposefully invite a devil, give a devil a room in his own apartment. It's not going to go. You are the person to pack out for that deity. For the devil is not going to pack out for you. It is obvious that these our brothers at Charter Republic, they knew what they did. The CRC Republic, they knew what they did in order to undermine what PM has put in place for success of Biafra restoration. They knew what they, all of them coming to complain today. They are in the same gang, they are in the same group. We all understood that. Now, the deity is now after them. Why are they complaining? Why are they complaining? Mazikai, I will leave it here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I understand your illustration, and you are just spot on because they know. That's why I said they know everything from day one. They know that this guy is not, but because of what they think they will get, and somehow they hate COS, not because of for no reason. That is the problem. If you focus on what you will gain, your own interest, you want to enrich yourself, you want to satisfy your own needs, and undermine the needs of entire Biafrans, you will end up thinking and reason like these people. Do you understand? So anything anybody is telling you, like, oh, Mazi, Ogenkere, he have been, is a duly elected by CRC, is a duly elected. They're actually insulting PM, telling PM that, look, you don't know how to form government, because if you do, we wouldn't have running helter skelter creating office of Artin. But it's not. But in actual sense, it's not the fault of PM. It's not his fault because that person, that office that will succeed, if anything happened to him, is already there. They sent an to ask me a question. If you are not here, would you say that CS is going to lead us? Dangerous and very, very tricky question. PM said no. They're hacking on that. Just like what they did in the, I saw the memo, the link they put out there. That link says you must have social things for you to become their acting prime minister. They are still following the same criminal step again, lying to people, lying to themselves, pretending that they are the right channel. We are the people that will make this. It is our duty to make this and make that. Whereas those things that they're saying has nothing to do with what people want. That is why I said we need to talk about the CRC, because going back to the narrative of these people, they want you to believe that, amidst of everything, thank God there's a department called CRC that just wake up. Somebody tap them and say, wake up. There's a problem. There's a problem here. Come and solve it. It is a lie. The so-called CRC members are actually they are the one that actually made that, that actually create the problem instead of the problem they're talking about. You cannot create a problem and say that you are a problem solver while you are busy creating a series of problems. It doesn't work that way. Helen Peters, that we just heard her voice before this, our brother comment, is someone that I told you many times here, that is a spanner holder on this platform before. You heard her saying that thank God that they pushed that evil woman away. Let me see if I can take it back a little bit. I think it should be here, somewhere here. Let's see. Just a moment.
Of course, it pains me. It hurts me a lot. This thing has even taken me to hospital. I got admitted because I never knew I was in the dark of what I know nothing about. I thought we were really fighting together with one mind. At the time we pushed that evil woman away.
She thought that they're fighting with one man. At the time they pushed that evil woman. Who is the evil woman? I keep on asking this. What exactly did she do that makes her evil? What exactly did she do that make her that evil, that so-called evil woman? What exactly did she do? Like this Helen Peters, you have not been in any meeting with CS. She did not offend you. What exactly did she do? This woman, when she, because like I said, I gave her partner here. She have never for once called in to say anything, nothing whatsoever. But now she because the whole thing is not hitting her. She have to start using her voice. Normally she comment on their posts. Now she's not using her voice. I don't understand. Don't say that PM actually asked the same question. What is the offense? They would not. They don't have anything. You just wake up like this and hate somebody for without any reason. Like that means you need deliverance. Do you understand that? Because and this kind of hate that they don't know who the source of that hate is what caused depression. That is what caused depression. You just see somebody and hate the person for no just reason, for just hating sake, nothing more. Is that what God teaches you to do, like as a Christian? Helen Peters is somebody that, like I said, that I know her from this platform. Not that I know her in person or know her face. No, I don't even need that. But when you comment, some of the commentators I recognize your name, so that anywhere I see your name, this person I know. That is beauty of commenting, because it will make people to connect, to know who is who, to understand, to recognize your presence. But now everything is upside down. CS is not the problem. Everything is said they are Christians. Maybe they claim they are, my dear. You never can tell. They claim they are. Now hear her.
I was like, oh, we have arrived. So for this to just came up all of a sudden, and over the night, everything just turned over. I was like, was it planned before? Was it be arranged before? So another reason. And I believe that what Nigeria said, that they are always ahead of us to bring this struggle down. But most of us, we don't know it. It pains me a lot. It hurts me. You understand? But thank God for these few people that are standing by the truth right now, because we have a charter. We have a bylaw to follow, and nobody is above that law. No one. Nobody is above the law. You must respect the law, no matter who you are.
That is hypocrite. You did not even respect the structure. You don't even respect PM. That is why I said I wonder how these people are making up these things they're saying. We started by showing you the memo and other things that we have touched on this program. But they are all centered at one thing, and no matter how you want to analyze this thing, insubordination. People who believe that they are more powerful, more grounded than government itself. When the whole thing is not favoring them, they will start reminding you that you have to obey the structure, obey the command, obey the constitution, follow the charter. But when the thing is not going in their favor, they will tell you, forget, no, against me, and that we cannot just leave a Fulani person here. Now, show me what makes her a Fulani person. If you don't believe me, leave it, because I know. Last time I checked, she's a Fulani woman. Okay. Where did you check that find out that she's a Fulani woman? Somebody, I don't need to tell you, because You won't believe me. Okay, I want to believe you. Show me where she did that. What is her fault? What did she do wrong? But they will ignore all those things that, like I said, and keep on pointing finger at one or two things, because the agenda of the assignment is to, dry you and push you down totally. Push you down totally. That's the agenda. And once they achieve that, then they are good to go. They are very, very much good to go. Okay, let us go back. Let us play this one more before we end, because we're about to end this program.
You must respect it. And our Prime Minister has never, ever disrespected his people. He always answers us whenever we call. He always answers us. He never disrespected us. So when this whole thing started, on that fateful night, that the European people came to do what they did, people have already started commenting. They are evil. They are this. Where is APM? APM has been sidelined. APM have been done this. I was like, let us all calm down. We are all in one house. Things will be settled. Do you understand? But I never knew that people have been called at the back, that things like this will happen and this is what you should do. That is what baffled my heart. We were on the space together. And after which everything was going on, we called for a Telegram meeting. We went for a Telegram meeting. On all of a sudden, I saw that the honorables that fought to bring us to where we are today, their pictures have been cropped out, damaged, that we should go after them. We should start castigating them, that they are the people that want to bring us down. And I was like, how? How did we just arrive at this? And I said, no, I'm not. I told Sonny Akparawa, we don't have to hear from one side and just take our decision. We need to hear from the both sides. APM need to come out and we will ask him questions, and he will take questions from us for us to move ahead. We don't need to break ourselves. This is too early. And everybody was like, oh, they also have agents. Why are you people so fond of...
Did he say this USB? Just a moment. She said it is USB. Just a moment.
Be cropped out, damaged, that we should go after them. We should start castigating them, that they are the people that want to bring us down. And I was like, how? How did we just arrive at this? And I said, no, I'm not. I told Sonny Akparawa, we don't have to hear from one side and just take our decision. We need to hear from the both sides. APM need to come out and we will ask him questions, and he will take questions from us for us to move ahead. We don't need to break ourselves. This is too early. And everybody was like, oh, they also have agents. Why are you people so fond of sabotage? You call that name sabotage. You call that name agent. Meanwhile, you are the agents and the saboteurs. I don't understand, because I really, not until I entered this struggle, I don't know what sabotage is all about, because we don't have it in my blood.
Let me welcome my brother Ocean Master. I don't know if you are free, because sometimes you say that you are not free. Are you there?
Yeah, Mazikai. They will believe in this evening. And good evening, dear friends. It's a wonderful one. It's a very wonderful one. I thank the brother that spoke before that gives some illustration. Yeah. That illustration means a lot, And you asked What did COS did to these people that they hated her so much? First of all, Biafrans, Mazikai,
My
let
brother.
me refresh our mind that the people that have one agenda will always easily join together because they have one agenda. It's just like if I'm going to a destination or if I have an idea and looking at you, talking with you, or maybe have a little bit close range of conversation with you, I will know that you will know that we have like minds, you understand? So it will be easier for us to, flow. Now, if we remember when I say this because of the question you answered, these people, they know themselves. They see the way they move, so they believe they are together for the evil agenda. Now, I want to refresh our mind. When Obatu Obie, Mazi Simon Ekpa, did his best and stop Anonymous in IPOB, if we remember, that didn't go down well at that time. It didn't go down well with those Anonymous and those maybe IPOB, DOSs, those who are using those things for their gain, for businesses, if you remember. Now, they put up a serious fight. They did everything humanly possible to stop Simon Ekpa, even to, make him have some problem with Onyendu, our leader, Mazin Nandekan. They did everything even to stop him to interview our leader, Mazin Nandekan, if you remember. Now, after that, they keep on fighting. Even with open confrontation, you see them on the comment section, you see them coming even when Sri Lanka, their group was there, conquer until we was able to somehow manage to convince Sri Lanka. He begins to give $1 super chat, if you remember. So these people, they did not stop. When Mazi Nandekano had problem, they used that opportunity to fight Mazi Simon, but they recruit a lot, all of them, if you remember.
Yes, I do.
I am not surprised if these people just wake up one day, a woman that have never talked, never caused any problem, a woman that is a COS to somebody who all of us or all of you say that you cherish, you love so much, you will die for. This woman, what is her sin? Her sin is because she didn't agree with them to continue to share blood money, to continue to share money that Biafrans donate for our liberations, instead of giving it to the people that are supposed to give, the Biafra Liberation Army and those at homeland to use. They want that money to go through their purse. Some of them who do containers, some of them who create how do you call it, the means to send money. You understand? Use it for their personal gain. COS is nothing for that. And COS is not in to do what Deriko Mama is doing, paying all the media warriors their erats, 1,000, 500, 400, depending on your level, your capacity, and the ministers and the cabinet members paying them. COS is not in for that. She is there for real, for genuine, and to make Biafra to be actualized. So they hated her. They hate her on that. They hate her with passion, and they cannot stop. As it is today, they cannot stop. The way I look at it, the only way it's gonna stop is maybe like a Mazi Simon Ekpa comes out today and put things straight. Likewise, Mazi Nandekano. But for those people, they have made up their mind. Since you remove film bottle from their mouth or their food from their table, they're gonna fight you and continue to fight, even though you see them going down as they're fighting. They will continue because as I see those people, they never learn their lessons. They don't. So that is that. That is how I see them hated COS, and again, COS went and declared Biafra. That one is a burning sensation to them because they don't want this Biafra to be redeclared. All of us, we know it. We saw it even on the video that the program that you did yesterday, the video that is there. Look at them. They're on the seat, on the front row, the front seat. There's not far from there. At least 5 or 6 of them are there. If you join the one that is in Cape Verde that could not meet up, you put him there. Bring the one that was hiding and waiting to fight so that the authorities will come in Finland and take everybody out. Him with his group. Bring them there. You will see that 9 of them that voted. I think they are almost complete. So that will tell you. So, my brother, there is nothing to begin to think more about it or crack our brains. Do we see them? We know what they mean. COS is in for a business, and they are not there. They are there. Them, the fallback and charter group are there for their personal aggrandizes, or how do you call it? For their personal interest, personal gain, and personal businesses. To use Biafrans to do business. COS did not allow that. It becomes a very big problem to them. Thank you, Mazikai. Mazikai, I hope you're still there. I think my voice is being heard. If not, I will say, Mazikai, is my voice being heard?
So yes, your voice is being heard, my brother.
Oh, okay. So, Biafrans, we all know how it is. There is nothing to question or to begin to, doubt ourselves. These people, they know what they're doing. They really know what they're doing. But God is at work. Look at how the devil, the evil that they have planned or the plot, look at how it caught up with them, how it caught up on them. Today, there's a CRC that USB government have dissolved. There is CRC of Ogenkere, the one they forged the certificate and they put Ogenkere as their president. Not even today, if you remember from what Mazikai or True Survivor play, I saw it some time ago, that guy planned that long ago. But I said it yesterday that I am not sure that PM was aware of that and kept silent. Neither COS. As this guy went and changed the CRC document, altered it, and put himself as a president. That is a crime, a very big one. But however, thank God, because karma have caught up with them. Today, they are fighting themselves. They have divided as they want to divide the home, and now they are paying the price. Thank you. Mazikai, have you come up, please? Or is that
Mazoshan? He's not here return.
Okay. Can you, if you have something to say, you can pick it up as well.
Okay, Mazi Ocean, I hope my voice is coming out also.
Yeah. Voice is coming out clear. Thank you.
Okay, I greet all the Biafrans. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time and location. This is the voice of Biafra is my home TV. I greet you all once again. And I greet you, Maz Ocean, always to be at the point, always to be on the platform to let our peoples know what they're supposed to know. Because ndị be anyị si na n'okwu Igbo na-ekwu ekwu mere ọnụ ma na-ekwu anọghị mere ntị. Ya bụ okwu ndị be anyị bụ ihe a. So I thank you always to be on all the platforms of those who are here to defend their mandate and to protect the structure of Obatobi. I thank you so much, Maz Ocean. Thank you, Mishwoka, and bless you. And also bless Mazi Guy Reports. Mazi Ocean, sometimes I begin to think, n'okwu Igbo, ndị be anyị na-asị na onye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ adịrị achị oke, mana ụlọ anyị na-agba ọkụ anyị na-achị oke. This is all this CRC and the mpia group ndị a na-apụtagasị right now. The question na-ajụ, kedu ihe mere Oji Brona, this Derico Ogenkere, the author our bridge document. Guinea be Henry Moral to author that particular document. Then in my own way, Mazi Ocean, I said, no plan or shadow everything when Obato is not the two things in two different ways. Number one, he's been planning how to arrest Obatobia or even kidnap Obatobia if he knows his whereabouts of Mazi Simon Ekpa movement. He could have kidnapped him because altering that document when Obatobia is here with us, he has really promised Nigeria government that I will end him, I will deliver him to you people. Then when he could not deliver him, he succeeded and know that Nigeria government are planning seriously to arrest Simon Ekpa. Because you remember on Humble's Lion platform, I always say this, there is a 5-man delegate meeting in Enugu State. The information leaked out, now one of the men, not at the program, the particular day, no now see abroad well on the program, and he give all his assurance that everything to make sure that they remove Simon from the struggle that he has put it in place. This is my number one first thought. He knew with Nigeria government that a time will come because when the expected Simon to be arrested was not when he was arrested, if you can remember. They thought he will be remembered in the first one, and he went and come outside. They also think that Simon Ekpa could have been arrested by June and July 2024. That was the actual time when you know that this arrest is coming up. Remember what one man shade in Canada said, that your call will soon be full. You remember that word?
Exactly.
So they have all gathered together with Ogenkere and know that this will happen. Then the second thought in my mind is when Ogenkere shout in declaration, oh, what am I going to tell second in command? Do you remember that voice from Ogenkere? Then what do your mind tells you? Ogenkere promised that Biafra will never be declared, that him as
what Ogenkere said is, what am I going to say, Mr. Mike? I think my parents, which is not my what name of Mike? That Mike, somebody playing something.
Number 3 in White House.
In White House,
yes,
yes, number 3. Yeah, you're right. That's
number.
He told them that it's going to be the Biafra will be declared on 2nd of December. That guy, anyway, continue, my brother. Continue. Biafra is my home. Continue.
So when I sit down to calculate that Ogenkere topic, that what is going to tell the third person in Washington DC or in White House, I now said, oh, because of the document he submitted to them, as that he is the president of a bridge, that him might be the person to declare Biafra on 2nd. And because of he is not the one.
Dico, come back again. Your network is not okay. Sorry, my brother. Sorry.
Okay. I said, I hope I am coming out now, right?
Yeah. You are.
So Nasim Nambra lay hanya away from board meeting Punonia Gaji, the third in command Yaga open my alagashi, none watching the White House, Kedihia Gagwe. Nimu Brema zoom in my own way, Mbembra for that document here author about to be removed what PM. Now document here has been submitted to that particular person, Monogo Sigaya as somebody, president of the USB, that's nobody declare now they declare on December 2nd. Meanwhile, everybody declares because of the fake document also military. Then Kenya Gagozonia promise Nianaji declare Biafra as their president. So because you have to think it in many way around. Because then these people are in common your own way na enroll or new one somebody where they alter the document where na How could you treat that person? Are you going to be praising him, honoring him, or are you going to make sure that you dealt with that person, even the that he will rot in prison? This is the attitude of Ogenkere. Ogenkere sold our document of bridge when Mazen Nandekano is here. This is my second option. Then the final option to Michelle. Now, what is that thing again that Ogenkere did? Ogenkere mere onwe ya ka ọ bụrụ na ya nwa ga-adị in charge of everything about Biafra by betraying us, by thinking that if anything happens, that he is the one to be there in charge. In which country or in which group or in which WhatsApp group ka onye bụ ịma na a na-asụ ihe n'oyibo isi na-ebufa na onye bụ odebe ego ụmụ Biafra chịrị azụ bụrụzie president ọ bụ ndị nwere edebe
not only Odebego. Now, our mommy, some of you may not be happy when I say that mommy. Talking about, because I think she's somehow cool-headed. Ngozo Kojuwa, former, you understand, who served Nigeria before, right? Now,
yeah.
Imagine her dragging presidential seat with Obasanjo during that time, or no, Goodluck Jonathan. You understand? Dragging a presidential seat. This is unheard of. But some of us don't understand it. It's not as if this guy have done something like, even Uche. If somebody who is neutral, that's very close to PM, is to do that, it should be Uche. My own observation. But Uche is not, because Uche, that is someone that is very close to PM, that live in Finland with PM. Not you, because you say I am a self-made millionaire. Leave me, I am this. Your money is your money, okay? And you have not used that money to actually do, like I said, even one zone like say, okay, that because of the way things are going and money is not coming, I am this and that. Therefore, I am in charge. I'm gonna make sure that definitely British Army in charge of Okigwe will be the finest. You take it as a duty. But no, all we could hear is I am this. Happen on my I am this. I'm this. They hold me. Do you know me? Do you know who I am? I am a self-made millionaire. Nah, this is the problem. And some people are taking it lightly.
It's not my problem. I'm okay with what I have.
Here in the state,
money is not my problem. I'm okay with what I have. Here in the state, I have properties that worth millions. Back in Biafra land, I have stuff that worth billions. Hapum Naka. Just leave me. I'm not broke. I'm okay with what I have. I'm already made blessed woman.
You don't need to tell anybody you are this. Ojukwu did not brag like that. Okay, if for you to become the leader, one hand, my brother Ogenkere, as I am young, you don't need. You see all this bringing Mama Dabo, giving them Ruby now, they giving them money that you have given them already, and paying $100. Odogu now you self-made billionaire or trillionaire or zillionaire, whatever you see you will have. You should just pick. You become not only leader in Biafra, you become a leader even in the whole Southeast. Bring your money, put it down. People will. There's two things. Two things we want with Biafra that if you do that, Biafra will follow is this: bring that your sincerity. If you add it to your money, that in fact that is. Obasanjo Gano did not bring his wealth because he don't have that kind of money. But what Obasanjo brought is sincerity and truthfulness, and you can see the love. So imagine if you add it with your money. Of course, but even PM himself will look at you and say, "My brother, ride on." The only thing he cannot do is he will give you ideas, suggestion, helping you in some, because all the way everything. There are some areas that you cannot cover. He will help you. The PM that I know is not the envious person, like someone who is a jealous type. He's not. Is it people are the one, using that kind of jealousness and the envy against him? But anybody that know PM very well understand that PM is not that kind of person. But this is our brother is here telling us that you are this, you are that.
I don't mean to do this, but I have to do it. You call yourself mouthpiece of the God. You are mouthpiece of the devil. On this date, mouthpiece of the gods, whatever it is, whoever that bears this name, I lay a curse, and this curse will follow you and follow your generation. It will follow you from Maryland, where you are, to whatever you're doing.
Anybody that actually have sense of oneness, sense of the kind of love. If you have spirit of love, is not being sold. You can't buy it from shopping mall. It's from the divine. God is the one giving that spirit of love. If you don't have spirit of love, there's no way you will be fighting for freedom. Because freedom is not a kind of conquest. Let me repeat myself. If you don't have spirit of love, you are not wired to fight for freedom. Because you fighting for freedom you are doing it out of love that you have for the people. You're not doing it because that's why I said when people say that I am saying that they are a freedom fighter, I am agitator, I am what again? I am activist. For you to become that in the real sense of it, you must be filled with the spirit of love. Take a look at Mazam who understand that our people are so irritating in some of our ordeals, our day-to-day activities. It is quite irritating. Somebody who is very sensitive to that level of Mazam wouldn't have engaged himself with some of these kind of people that are treated by batters, agitators. But he understands that these guys are not operating in my level. Even when he wants to step aside, the law won't let him do that. He even said it, that if not because God have assigned this to on me, this burden, I wouldn't have even. He said, "Do you think I love you?" That it's not about his love, but it's not about the love he have on you, but the love that God already made him to give you people. This love is not something. It's not something that he himself will control. That's why he abandoned everything that he was doing. He's doing it, even receiving insult. There's a story of women peeing on his body and all that. There's a story of a lot of, even the one that you can see. Look at what Ijele speak is saying now, calling him names. Imagine that somebody that ordinarily he will not even have any chance to speak with Matakan. And if Matakan decides to live his life the way God, the way he, God of course, or his destiny, or he choose to, like what he acquired in life, his own effort, based on maybe academically, maybe his company and everything. Ijele is not in his level. But Ijele will now be on the social media or news platform and be talking jargon. He said it before, because one thing, thank God I have not even analyzed that issue, because I was prepared to bring that kind of news about where he talked about there's a rumor from IPOB US platforms that this guy, he was one of the people that they covered face that testified against Mazam Khan. Do you know that those things that people are trying to anticipate or trying to suggest that he's the one that said it in the court, that because they have this one, there's a name they give to them, like 1, 2, I think 3 people that they covered face, right? One of them, they said there's a rumor that it's Ijele. Ijele came out and said that he don't need to cover his face to testify against Mazam Khan. In fact, what Ijele said now, after they release him, after this is released, is just like it is more deadly than what the people that cover face said in the court. Meaning that if you think that I am the one, I'm not afraid of you, I can say it without even covering my face. And he have said it. Connected what he said before. Then the question is, Mazam Khan know this Ijele is the one out of many. Maslow can understand that we have people like that with this shallow mind, with this stupidity in them, but yet he keep on pushing and believing that somehow, someday, France will regain that sense of reason to support him and follow him. Now that he's in detention, a lot of people have repented. They're calling him Muslim. This man is a prophet. This man is the best. If you release him now, this man is eating money. That's the next thing. So what I'm trying to say is this: he's doing those things is because of love. Then let us narrow it down to PM. PM started. Keep on telling their friends. Now he opened his platform without pushing himself to build the followership or notice me in an IPOB zonal meeting in Finland. They started complaining that this guy did not even attend the meeting. But what he was doing alone superseded what these guys in the meeting are doing. That's number one. Number two, he's doing those things knowing for a fact that many of you don't even, that you guys are filled with jealousy and the envy and hatred. Yet he keep on doing what he knows how to do best. Defending our people, protect, giving Manokano assurance, a backup that even me that's not in any group in IPOB meeting, IPOB family, but I follow Manokano very, very, very closely. And like I said, Manokano is the Ray University, like for me. Apart, like I don't know how to put it. Manokano, he said that IPOB is if you say come with your pen and paper, my brothers and sisters, even if you forget your pen and paper, your brain will pick me a lot from him. Sometimes he will educate you without you yourself knowing that you are not educated. If not for another, for you to he imparts many of us, I believe I'm not alone, how to reason, how to listen when people are talking, to understand what people are saying. It's not something that you can just get from maybe by guides group or maybe old school meeting, old friends and all that. No, you can only receive such message, such education from somebody who is very, very, very sound in mind and spirit. That's my God for you. PM was here doing those things during that time. The attack started. That's the story that PM told us. I don't know many of you. I don't know how many of us can remember that. That there was a time they called him in a meeting. He appeared. I think Zoom meeting or something like that. Immediately, that's a will behold him. Immediately, he cited PM. He started, fuming. Oh, who brought this guy here? PM said that this is the first time he's meeting him. Like, exchanging wealth for the first time in life. And that person already have a lot of accumulation of anger or a lot of accumulated anger and anxiety against a singular soul that never commit anything, never exchange well with you. That's kind of mindset that we are talking about. People who are very, very, very evil to the core. No matter what PM do, is a sin to him. That kind of anger and hatred can only come from one thing: hatred or jealousness, envy. Because he already know that this guy can offer what I cannot offer. That this guy is doing too much, that what this guy carry. My brothers and sisters, Mazokan that I know, we notice this guy before me. This is that I'm joining now, this honorable, they're calling me Maz. They are calling me now, this respect that I'm commanding. We somehow slip away from me. It will skip away from me. And the only way to agitate is to start hating that person that that is going to be your replacement. They told Mazokano, no, you don't need deputy. Don't need deputy. Even what's the name of this man, Mazokano's in-law. He confessed that. He said it. I'm not the one. Nobody forced him to say it. He said that he told Mazokano not to consider anything deputy. Mazokano was contemplating making PM a deputy before those things, before he's kidnapped. He was being discouraged by these cabals. All this thing goes back to what I was saying, that many of us know this truth too. But the thing is that some of us are not able to comprehend some of these things that are happening before us. Some of us will see that just let it just lie, let it just go. Once you let it go, then you go, that thing will keep on bearing children. Imagine why he's such in space of how many months. she's not having her own followers. And all these her followers are those that are graduates from their mother's womb, eating patakas. Go and listen to them. Well, anyway, any of them that called her on her program. That's a kind of oh, Chineke got gossip. Recently, if you pay attention to their conversation, you know, she's focusing on how to tell them to go and donate. Some of them will be like, hey, I want to donate, but I don't know. I'm mom can't get to donate. You know, I go to school, I go or see I'm all those things is because they're not this is the level of their own understanding. They are not seeing themselves and why is such because of education. But it still has something to do with envy and jealousy. Some of them will look at CRS. Those non-educated one, no, they will look at CRS. And now why even be fair? Now why even now why can you no make a work in those are what is your business with that? Focus on you are close to her for one thing. Biafra. You are not close to her because you want to marry her or she want to, you know, be your mother or your sister. No. Forget about her lifestyle. Is she working to achieve Biafra? Yes or no? Forget about how she, you know, the way she talk, the way she, rotate her eyes, the way she put her face. You know, she don't normally smile to me when she see me. Is it it's not your business? That's why I said here, not everything that USB government is doing that I can beat myself and say, oh, I am in love with that and I support it. But it's not about me. I cannot say, okay, it must be the way I want. You cannot say that because immediately you start having that kind of mindset, you are getting it wrong automatically. You can only suggest who are not looking, they suggest qualified donor, then you go and do it. Opposite, if they thought that going outside what Biafran is all about, you can also call it that. Then you wait for other people to see that you are seeing. You cannot see it and say, "Oh, I can't wait for you to see before I move on." You have to wait. Makana agwo for you for now working. Agwo otu efo now worry. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So my people, my brother, Biafran Exodus, Biafran is my home. You are one in a million and Ocean Master that joined us this evening. I have to say this for some of you that are here watching. Biafra is my home. This is his platform, and it would be nice if you have not subscribed to his channel. Go and subscribe. Go and subscribe to his channel. This is his channel. Here is a subscription button. So once you go to his channel, it will look like this. It is not difficult to find. Just type Biafra is my home TV, one word. This channel will pump up. Support him. You can see he have on 400 subscribers. So your support there will be very, very good, very, very good. So that he can, because you don't need to wait until the Master comes out before you start hearing about what is going on in our land. If I had already my eyes cannot see everything going on that has to do with our people. Not go 247. His eyes cannot see everything, right? There are some things that everyone have their own charisma, their own way of preaching this message, their own way of explaining things. What I'm saying now, you may not understand it, but maybe if you go to his platform, if you listen to him, you may understand it. You may go to his platform, you may not understand what he's saying. If you come here, you understand it. That's life. That's why you need to please support him. This is my own way of telling you to subscribe to him, support him. If you have not, please do. Then somebody actually called me and said that just when I'm talking about understanding, do you know that somebody reached out to me and said that, Mazi, the way you talk, sometimes you are talking very fast, very fast, very fast. That he find it difficult to understand me. Like he find it difficult to understand me. That I'm speaking fast. That I remind him of Back and easy. That I remind me of what is Ejiofor. Nah, this guy just another get you a minor mark of Ejiofor. That I speak as very fast like Ejiofor. I felt so bad when I heard that, to be honest with you. When he said that. I said, really? I speak so fast? He said, because now maybe he will be hearing what I'm saying, that because if I mention his name, many of you know him. He's a very popular person. Very popular person. So please, this is another way to encourage you to subscribe to his platform. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So let us see here from where is that a video? I hope you still have something. You want to say something again? Reference my home or Ocean Master, or should I move on? Are you there? Okay, I think they're gone, but they're still here though.
You lay your hand upon, you will not prosper. If I'm giving Biafrans money, sharing it to people, anything I'm doing, it will never be well with me. But if I'm not, mouthpiece of the gods, you know your real name, who answered that name. One, you lie that in Finland, certificate was not given out. Yes, certificate was given out, but it was very late. Because of the program, your mother, Ngozi Orabeze, manipulated and messed everything up. Mouthpiece of the God. If Mazio Gechuku Nkere is innocent of this, I swear to God, this cause must not go without fulfillment. This cause will follow you, follow your generation. Any day you lay your leg on Biafran soil, you will go crazy. The land of
fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is going to be 5 minutes or less than that. I had always kept quiet, but now I am going to speak up. Ogechukwu Nkere cannot rub mud on this freedom. I am Vam Vam Vam. I am the armor bearer of the Prime Minister. Yes, in your office right now, as APM that you were given, I will cease from henceforth to call myself Deputy Prime Minister. I am Vam Vam Vam, the armor bearer. And now I am going to let the cat out of the bag. Ogechukwu Nkere, your crimes will be fully exposed by Vam Vam Vam. Believe me, you are not going to take Biafrans for a ride, and you are not going to take the Prime Minister for a ride. You have no office. As far as I am concerned, you have no office without CRC, you have no office without BAC, and you have no office without the Prime Minister. And I am under the authority of the Prime Minister telling you to shut down everything you are doing and all the lies you are telling Biafrans. The account you are talking about belongs to Biafrans. The account you are fighting, belongs to the Biafran people. The resources to protect Biafra does not belong to you. If you have any resources, put it out into Biafra and stop this nonsense. I will let the cat out of the bag sequentially. But for you to come and think you can bully people to submission, we stopped Ngozi. And because you are worse than Ngozi, you didn't let us start with the truth.
Now, this reason why I said to play this video is for you to know, because when I said that, they know, all of them, they know what they're doing. They know, but they choose to support this nonsense because of what they're going to get. Imagine if Ngozi, which I don't know the Ngozi that he's talking about, because all I know is CS. Okay, even PM have warned them, address her with her office name, because this is how it starts: insubordination, looking down upon your people because of envy, because of hatred, which is very, very unfortunate. Now, he said, you know that you are worse than Ngozi. Okay. in every sense of it. Imagine if it is true. Imagine if that, like what he said now, is true. That Ogenkere is worse than Ngozi. The question should be, then why are you supporting Ogenkere then? Simple question, common sense. You know that you are one of them. You are worse than Ngozi. Let me take it back again. Listen.
Does not belong to you. If you have any resources, put it out into Biafra and stop this nonsense. I will let the cat out of the bag sequentially. But for you to come and think you can bully people to submission, we stopped Ngozi. And because you know you are worse than Ngozi,
because you know we stop Ngozi, but because you know that you are worse than Ngozi, meaning that not support Ogenkere, he knows very, very, very well. And now I will let the cat out of the bag. Meaning that you already know something, you know what is in the content of the bag, but you support the hand that tied it, so that people will not see the content of the bag. Now you want to let that thing that hidden in the bag to go out, meaning that you are one, you supported that evil that is in the bag by hiding it and making sure that you tied it very, very well. You keep it very, very, very well. Now you said, because you know that you are worse than Ngozi, the question is, you that is telling us this and saying this publicly, why then do you support somebody that is worse than Ngozi? Because common sense will tell you that since this one is worse than Ngozi, the best option is Ngozi then. So why don't you then follow Ngozi and support Ngozi? Are you getting it now? Because even while Isosha is saying that Ogenkere is worse than Ngozi now, then the question is, why then you are telling people to fall back to Ogenkere? This is the reason why I said they are all the same. Only those that are very, very foolish that will listen to all these things and they pretend not to know what to do. You should know it by now, even if you don't. All these things going on now is enough to open your eyes. Unless you are evil. I don't want to. You saying you are myopic, it could be a sickness that you just maybe out of ignorance. But this one is that you know what you are doing. You know. Because you know that you are worse than Ngozi and you are proud of that.
Afra, and stop this nonsense. I will let the cat out of the bag sequentially. But for you to come and think you can bully people to submission, we stopped Ngozi. And because you know you are worse than Ngozi, you didn't let us start with the truth. I'm going to start with a letter that the PM's attorney released to you, Ngozi Arabueze, and the Imam Madabu, and Uche, what's that his surname? Uche, Obajako, whatever his name is. I will release that letter and I am going to show it to Biafrans. And you will tell Biafrans why you are scared of confronting the truth and why you are dodging the Prime Minister and why you want the Prime Minister to rot in jail and why you have insistently been fighting anyone that is going to present themselves to the Prime Minister. Why did you refuse to go to Finland? Nobody is chasing you. You can go to Finland. So why did you refuse to go to Finland? And why are you working against the Prime Minister, decision? Why? CRC, is the one that put you in office. You signed documents that you will follow due process. And before you come out live, you will, relate with the CRC, relate with BAC before you come out live.
All this thing is just
your lineage, your generation.
Minister, unmute yourself.
Yesterday, I tried to clarify everything. Minister. I know you.
Sorry, I didn't even know. Sorry. So where is our elected acting prime minister? Where is he? Honorable acting prime minister. Biafran want to see you, your beautiful face again. Yes. Wow. Congratulations. Once again. We move. Yes, yes.
Oh, acting prime minister.
Yes. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Acting PM, you're muted. You have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, okay. Yes, unmute yourself. Okay. So the next step, now that Biafrans have spoken, they have.
I swear, if you see how I hate hearing this thing that this man said now, this is one of the worst.
Which Biafrans have spoken? Which
I
of
hate
Biafrans?
it. That's a lie from pit of hell. My brother, what happened? I was calling you before. What happened?
Okay. Yeah, I was at work. At the time I was trying to take care of my patients. Then I have to I'm back now. Yes, the Kai report. There is one thing about this video I want to let us to discuss a little bit.
I have told them to subscribe to your channel. I just displayed your channel here.
Okay.
So, because I have this is your channel, right?
Yes.
Yes. I have told them about it. So hopefully, people that love what we are doing will somehow hack into that call, because we want to make sure that, like I said, everybody should just help our brother to get at least 1,000. 1,000 is not a bad thing, but we can start from there. Right on, my brother.
Mazukai report, thank you so much. Then Mazukai report, the acting prime minister elected. But the question na Joe, oge nkere na onye ezro election no otu Tinubu na Atiku si wee na onye ezro the election.
You can't join my brother. These people. Oh my goodness. Imam Madabu, Ruben Nadi, Eggman, Vision 555. You know the cabals now. So that's the Biafra.
Yeah. Then enwere ihe ọzọ nchọrọ ka platform gị ya ka ị playere anyị. Ị chetara ebe ahụ Petis na Tony Nnadi na Ruby Nnadi, this old man no here, Mamadou Abu sorry, na onye Abu senior advocate of one Nigeria. Do you come across that video from Petty?
My brother, I have that video before, but I changed my laptop, to be honest with you. I lost a lot of clips. Even the one of the white such those things are no longer with me in my position.
No, we find it. I think one the other my phone that I'm not with here. I think I have that particular OG and this Rubin. This
I need that OG.
By tomorrow, I will send it to your WhatsApp. I have your WhatsApp number. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Then, Omo Biafra, Obo any member of USB cabinet member ka abragi address as a senior advocate of one Nigeria. Okwe mana by now no ogabo jingo social media on him.
I'm telling you.
But because of his coming from them, a player or the cool or the quiet, or the guy when you mean, money out na chupo kabia, me more catching chupo kabia when I see me. Chupo kabia when the men was to baganya. Chupo kabia just tip you on even bana caution. She could not stop until finally or pushing her out was about Mama Duabu. They exposed Mama Duabu on their own. Now, Ogen Kere was elected by who and who? Do you know what it means, somebody being elected? Then the question is, the position of CRC. You know that
Ogen Kere was not even selected. Ogen Kere was just appointed. They just appoint him. Because
yes, exactly.
You have to have 2 or 3 people before you can make selection. You understand? But he's so contestant. Not that person. Only him. They just imagine the criteria that one must have before you contest.
Yeah. Then come as a guy, do you know the way to able to this aspect now.
Excuse me, my brother. Stella says, asking what is the name of the channel. I'll just, Stella, you watching? Can you see the screen? This is the channel. Biafra is my home TV. Okay, this channel here, that's it. That's the channel of this our brother. We want to make sure that at least let us see if you can have at least 1,000 subscribers. And now you have only 404. That's what I can see here. So your support is needed there. All right. Thank you, Stella. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, Stella, thank you. Then, Mazekai, when I sit down and look at all these people, and when you all these people, and when you a bridge cabinet member before Robert or pass any documents or anything, you must pass through the office of COS. Is it not true?
That is true.
Okay, man, method of Nigeria government here and I use no federal woefully because now one injured in the buy man. Hana again carry position again carry before he was in his position. Don't worry, again carry man a level of their education, level of their understanding, level of their activities not on a bridge. Ya can you will no cannot hear with us today. Na this kapa if running here, na hanchani ga form their kapa, la fight against Obatobi and USB government. Have it in back of mind because if Maz Simon Panem they move by September and the problem comes in by November, check is in more on here. Only he could be a analysis. Why not Obatobi a weapon down bound? Ihe mere na ọbata obi ewepụ mgbe ọ na-afọ ọmụlakaba bụ na ọwepụ na ọ ga-abụ a distraction to their declaration. The ọbata obi echerezie mgbe ọbata obi họrọ foreman committee to restructure or to select those that are going to work with the University of Biafra. The question is, mana Dr. Ngozi Arabeze ya and na Monday now Dr. Ngozi Arabeze Hanano make up the Ndobata Obi ha restructure those are going to work with Biafra. Nanda Gano on ground nature for the declaration. Why not one of them went on email? Why not I don't know anonymia? Why the Mamadu at his righteousness need on a claim right now? Why not but to be one of those people? Why not Chiamaka Jerry? Why none of these people follow back? Why when this individual about to be a letter? A may when the bias na agba ngwere akwụkwọ mgbe ọ dị ndụ n'ihi mbọ ọ gara n'eri n'isichadebe ka irie wee hapụ nye ya wee pụọ ngwere abịa wee gaa ya mbọ ngwere gaa nne mgbe ịma nkwere ya bikos irecha ikiri na ya agwụghị bikos ịma ebe mgbere ya njere ị ga-eme ibu nne ya tụfuo ya so ndị ama na ọbata obi buru ha tụfuo and na ọrụ ha ga-abụ na briji that is oge nkere ji wepụ afọ ọbata obi na-akwado onwe ya to fight ọbata obi. Remember, na DOS gwara gị na ọ bụrụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta wee jụọ na Simon Ekpa, they will sue him. I hope na ịma that video play on social media. Oh, this particular thing ya no ndị echere ego na oge Maazị Simon Ekpa oge nkere ego ọ bụrụ na
receive your questions and answer them. You can contact the government through the chief of staff.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so now ọ bụrụ na Maazị Simon Ekpa eje declare USB anyị move with USB ọkwụrụ na all their job has been done and Maazị ọbata obi Maazị Simon Ekpa kwuru sị na enwere ndị ọrụ ha bụ na briji ka ọ ga-agbụ so ndị niile ahụ mma na ọrụ ha bụ na briji ọ ha jere fọm ọkapa ọ bụ inwe a gọọmenti na n'ime gọọmenti makwa ihe anyị na-ekwu ụdịka nyegodo example Maazị Kai onye chọrọ ije Lagos State from Biafra land or Gampozie from Old Anambra, you were for flight, you book straight to Lagos within 45 minutes. Then you were for bus.
Senator, thank you so much.
Yes. So you were for bus, you get Jeba, or able na bus, so I know get taking 12 hours or 8 hours to Hero Lagos. Money for flight, you get 45 minutes, you were up over here.
My brother, if you could go venture key, or I can make an confirm before.
Questions, always remember that I am open to receive your questions and ask. Anybody that have questions, always remember that I am open to receive your questions and.
Okay, the other have issue. Just a moment. We've
Yeah. So now, ihe anyị na-ekwu na anyị enwela gọọmenti and n'oge oge nkiri Deriko nwa amama na-agwa gị sị gị na last address ọ na-eme ndị otu ya na this is bridge ga-eweta USB. Sorry, USB nke eji eweta nke onye eji weta ọ bụ nke a so na akpọrọ USB charger and USB Nigeria ọ bụ nke ahụ well, I come to solution na USB nke ya bụ ịma na enwere wazuru ike believe na ga-enwe Biafra under one Nigeria. That is the hope of wazuru ike and ihe ọ chọrọ ka anyị ncha mebe. Ọ bụ Maazị Nnamdi wee sị ya no, what I am fighting for is outright Biafra from Nigeria government. Na ihe aka m na-alụ and ihe aka m na-achọ. Mejide Maazị Nnamdi today. Now, bridge nke oge nkere is bridge nke eji weta USB under one Nigeria, the same method of Wazirike and the same level of sabotage. Even no Wazirike na ndị mmadụ no Wazirike meru ebe chi ya gwara ya ka o mere wee kwụsakwa o. Ihi na onye mere ihe mere Wazirike at his level in Nigeria ga stop. Mgbe ọ bụ na the people ị na-eme expect na ha abụghị ya top commanders na ha nwanche general ego na-agwa gị na ịpụtakwa na-ekwu ihe you on your own. Ọ bụ anyị na-ga-eso ozikwa. So all the same thing mere and the main thing o ji wee mee bụ na oge nkere ha mana ọrụ ha bụ na bridge ọha bụ ndị ọbata obi na-ekwu yes. Maazị Kai report in government structure what makes a real government bụ 25 people or 30. Kedu ka mmadụ 70 ga-esi ga-aba na USB nwecha position? How could it be possible? Mgbe ahụ nyere ndị ka a na-achị achị mgbe ahụ ịmara na instead of ụmụ akwụkwọ ịka ndị nkụzi akazi ụmụ akwụkwọ could it be happen? Could it be possible anywhere in the world? Ụmụ ndị nkụzi ka ụmụ akwụkwọ.
You're right. Yes. Just 1 minute. Let us hear from Triple M and and Stephen.
Okay.
Don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Yeah. Don't mention. I know me ba. I know me ba.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Makana kingdom of the enemy of Biafra is quaking. Greetings you all my fellow Biafrans, my genuine fellow Biafrans all over the world. I greet you all, both those in comment section and those in listening session. We don't catch you cook Kabiama, the other one ile. You won't bundi humana de ma. My brother, you will not eulogize evil tomorrow and come back today to tell us that thing is evil. When you and that thing is evil. Come to think of it now, based on the topic, my brother. When you talk of CRC, CRC is Conflict Resolution Committee.
Yes, sir.
I now ask, what power do they have to elect someone? Even how come they make the so-called CRC the engine room of their so-called brigade? Now, let's bring it down. Remember, quote unquote, the CRC will know has been dissolved by the General Cabinet due to their singular act of terror that leads into conducting a cabinet election, either to dissolve them or to still allow them to exist. My question now is this. These criminals now parading themselves as the CRC member. Is there election by the cabinet members concerning to dissolve CRC? Do they vote? I don't know if you're hearing me.
We can hear you very, very well. Your question is very, very clear.
Do they vote that election? Because
Some of them did not. Some of them did not vote. Some
that
voted.
they played 20 against 9.
9, yes.
Who are those 9 that voted this same election? Is the same people that are still parading themselves today? So if they voted for that particular election and the majority carries the vote, why are they still, on what ground are they standing to still parade themselves as a member of those of that so-called defunct committee? Ịma onye oshi asị mgbe onye oshi ga-akpa nne ya ka ndị niile ezuru ihe ha ga-aga na be ha ga-abụcha ihe ha. Maka burial na-akpọta nwa mmụọ, kpọta nwa mmadụ ebe niile na-eshi. Ịga ebe ahụ ị ga-ahụ ya, na iso na ndị ozochi na be ịga ebe ahụ, you will see your property, you will take it. Now them coming out now to tell you about the so-called Oge elected. What is election? What is election? You brought a memo for people that will contest on that particular shambolic. You outline 3 qualifications. 1, that person must be a finance minister. 2, that person must have a communication with men on ground. 3, number 3, what na that person? Number 3. What is number 3 again? I've forgotten. What is number 3 again? Men on ground.
In the memo, what I can see in the memo is only
the number 3 is you have a good communication and rapport with the media people. Before then, Okengwere has been paying the media people. The money is now. I would know where go Biafra who approves it? Who approves that money for you? Is it in your power as a finance minister to dish out money without the consent of the PM? Okay, how criminality?
I'm telling you.
One day, you see, Wago, give weta poppy ago don't ya nulo na feed ya na eto mboso toro ya tagbu ogi. So imam madapu na si na ya the nervous. Na ya the nervous. Why we know that na if you say for nervous in kekare nervous na ya nishi ishi ya na akwa hono na. Na agbazi gị that na oge kere wonka or wonka. They call him to come and do this. He never do that. They call him to come and do that. He never do. That Okongo now go free. Now when the cabinets are calling upon this same criminal, Yana Nyamoto, doing the in Nyamoto ya umbe or PM na boya for account. Yana non drive. PM up was here. The cabinet was here after the election. And when new government, we need to know where we are. Then we'll know where we'll start and how to move. Yeah, so now how when that chocolate this same criminal is there. He never cautioned this same Aburu. Now it is now. Kogapatana. Na sign on ya one day. Ojudo nyara mpo nyara. Dear friends, anybody listen to these criminals? One day, yeah, oku ogra o okochuku. Now the same people. If you don't know what you are doing, if you don't know what to do with your money, go and be giving them your money. Boshenta kagachuno rich. Don't buy receipt again. When you pay them, keep your receipt. Makana gajuge. Manole we. Makana sana agora nwata nkwochi na kagora nkokpu n'onu nteju. I yield my mic from here. Thank you, my brother. Kind report.
Thank you so much.
My
Thank you.
brother, Biafra is my home. I thank you for being here. I actually the platform ga them no ongo we the Biafra is my home. Ana manu ojigi na kwano oru na aru do my brother. I just followed you na the already.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. We are here to do the needful.
Thank you so much. So we have Steve. Stephen is here with us. I called him Pastor the other day. I think he's Apostle. He said he's Apostle Steve. So, my brother, unmute your mic. Apostle, are you there? Apostle Steve. Okay. I think maybe not all can in India ban.
Apostle Steve might be in Zaza room.
By Apostle I don't know that room. If the way I'm an apostle, man, no, you can go.
Apostle na along why.
I'm not coming in.
Nwanne onye amụrụ ga-amụta ibe ya hapụga ndị fada kwuru gị bịa sheme nke ha hapụga ewelewe ka m kwuo okwu a ndị sisters anyị bụ Holy Spirit na Jizọs na-alụ ha mana a ga-egwu toilet ha na-ahụ kondọm
amakwa m nke ifuru
amamebe okwu nke asịrịkwa tripem ọzụkwa gị na-ekwu anyị na-aga n'ọzụkwu
ọ mụrụ ife m fụrụ ka m na-ekwu
mana a na-ekwu n'eziokwu ekwu na ahụ a na-ekwupụ eziokwu
oche na ịga sọpọt ya ino
a sị na na-ekwu eziokwu ekwu a sịrọ na nsọpọtụ ya
ụzọ mmadụ anyị na-akpọ ka ebe ọ nọ ka ebe ọ nọ n'ọkwasị nkịta na okwu nena emetụghị aka n'ebe na Mike ga-alụ ụlọ ozugbo by force.
Sorry, mgbe ị na-akpọ m ana m otem aka ịghọtaghị mgbe m ejiri tupu ike ya
ị nọ sọda rum na anyị nọ n'ọda rum den ọdụ na ka anyị jọrọ ba ife ya ọda rum don't mind me. There's something I want to I hope the video will respect itself now.
Always remember that I am open to receive your questions and
I don't know why it's not playing here. But if I play it outside now, it will play very, 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 very okay. He said that, and this part is what he did not say here is the part that I wanted to hear. That he's open for question and answer. Anybody that want to contact him should go through the office of CS.
Yes, sir.
That is what in fact, I will try my best to make sure that I don't know the problem, to be honest with you. Okay, let me play it.
You can play it on the background. Happy to get now.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, let me see if that will work.
Have questions, always remember that I am open to receive your questions and answer them. You can contact the Biafra government through the chief of staff.
Lamia.
Yes. Go on.
Did you hear that? Oh, it's just a short clip.
Anybody that has questions, always remember that I am open to receive your questions and answer them. You can contact the Biafra government through the chief of staff.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, my brother. This one now, we to tell this in the Sabo. So see in this on COS or Gaga Sana our PM motto. Gaga Straya here ni. Gaga Straya sweet mineral. Mad people everywhere.
He did not say contact me from office of finance minister. Contact me through the chief priest of Kevadi. Contact me through the Eggman. He did not say that. He said office of COS, chief of the staff. Chief of staff, that is COS. And that is the way it's supposed to be. Apostle So I think we have good contact.
Mazi Kai, you see, Biafrans knows this, the world knows this. Every nation that have a governor or a governing system next to the president or to the prime minister, now vocally the COS. And this COS name every classified information concerning that government. And anything that happens, anything that you want to inquire from, or this na PM or the president Anoria, the next in line na his or her COS, which is the deputy, if you interpret it to be that way.
Yeah.
So all of these people that you see, they knew this thing. It is not in contest. It is not in doubt. But the issue is that these people, they are for a purpose. They are in for a purpose. And that purpose they are into do not allow them to recognize or accept the functions of the COS. You understand? Even if they know it, they know everything. And again, they play this game as if Nahamaro. They play this game as if na COS Bokwari. Just a child, office prime minister, chipata boku na carpet no nuzo, chibatia ni mono. You know, they pretend in order to confuse some of the Biafrans. But we cannot accept that. We have to put things where it's supposed to be. Finance minister is somebody who is appointed to oversee the finance, which in most cases, one person had a signatory to the finance of a nation. No, but I don't know how this man become the sole signatory to that. And this finance minister have no power to call for cabinet meetings, apart from those who are in the finance department, maybe, how would I call it? Those in the finance department, maybe just call them, you know, to see one or two things, you know, to resolve one or two things in order to present it to Prime Minister, President, or the COS in case B. So these people have Marianne very well. That is why you look at them. Hasinaha elect Ogen Kere, just like Biafra is my home, and you have said it here. Who and who contested with him that made him elected? Nobody. Meaning that they nominated him, they just nominated and put him there. And this man, knowing that he didn't have the capacity of moving the country forward, or you know, function in the PM position, Geneko Omele, or cho edo to the place called and go. And I will not doubt, because a lot have plays out. I want this man got forged document long ago, meaning that no one other or true motive, maybe as it have been accused that none are loyal with Oluwalemba and other governors, meaning that there is agenda he's trying to portray. Let me leave it as at that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm currently in the website of Ambazonian government and their chief of staff, because I am struggling to share. I don't know why I'm struggling to share screen using this, this stream. I don't know how to get it done, but let me just inform us that the current person, that is in charge of Ambazonian government after Chuayaba was arrested, after his arrest, is their chief of staff. So even if you don't know, because so if you are in doubt, the structure here, executive, not from me, this is from Ambazonian government. In fact, let me see if I can screenshot it. Executive order: 1, president; 2, vice president; 3, the chief of staff. Okay, that is from other people's government too. But because there's no way, some of these people don't know, they don't even bother to know what we study in the school also. They only believe that here you have to follow the instruction. Imagine somebody who's stopping in primary 2 want me to listen to just to listen to him on how government is being structured. It's not done. It does not matter if you like the current chief of staff. This is not your choice. We are talking about the normal procedure. If she got it wrong, leave it for the people, leave it to president or vice. If they have vice, then it would have been a different case. But in absence of vice president, next in line is COS. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. But in the Bible, they want to be everything. They want to teach you what they don't know. That they are the one, they know it. Now, I always use this ambassador as an emphasis, like you have to go and check them, look at how they build their own. Ambassador government. Just a moment. I hope this will not be too small. I hope it will not be too small. I don't know how to make it to be big for you to see, but let me see if I can share it like that. Please, you can also check it out on your own, on your quiet time. Go to ambazoniangovernment.org. Maybe you can see it. Maybe.
Kai, you see, when you talk of Ambazonia, bring it down to what is happening in our district. It's not that our people doesn't know what is right, brother. These criminals are there for a mission. They know what they are doing.
But you must not help criminals now. That's my take. It's not a must that you have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they know what they are doing. They are there for a mission. The mission is what? To stop Biafra. Don't mind them, shouting Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. No, they are there to stop it. When they failed to stop the redeclaration, they went back and introduced fallback. What are they trying to stop? Because that is the plan B.
Exactly.
Fallback. How can you be telling me that we are heading to somewhere? We are in Briggy for 1 year. Plan for our freedom, total freedom for the rest of the 1 year. Reaching when the listing will be declared. You said no. We are not gonna do that. I was listening to what the Eggman said. He said that Ngozi went and declared Biafra when PM said we should not declare Biafra. Had it been that the redeclare did not happen, by now our PM must have come out. And when our PM come out, we now have to sit back and strategize and plan a powerful redeclaration. I was looking at this criminal. Their plan is to if I really thank God for our DPM. Had it been we failed that day to do this, my brother, you and I cannot be here today talking now. Only the mocking alone. The
please, Triple M, sorry to cut you off. Can you check on your phone or any device you are using? Is this readable from your end? Is it readable from your end?
I'm on laptop now. Yes,
yes,
it's readable.
It's readable. It's readable.
It's readable, right?
Yes, I'm seeing from my phone. Yes.
Okay, now look at that place where they have executive.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what do you see there?
I see president. I see presidents, vice chairman. The third one is COS. They are Jesus Christ. No, I have used this particular place in my program many occasions. And there's one thing I want to before we go further. Do you know that all this fallback, they refuse to play that video when the COS or Ambazonia took the Ambazonia to go and see Joe Ayaba? You know that this fallback group and the CRC gangsters, they refuse to play that video on any of their platform. They play blind eyes and the deaf ear, because that is where the nemesis catch all of them to prove them wrong, that you are on the wrong side of what you are doing. That is the point when they
they may say, oh, you can't report, design it. If you, in fact, if you that, I will share the link with you. Intel government office site, official site, Federal Republic of what? Ambazonia. Not me.
Ambazonia.
Oh yes. Then here, because I click on the chief of staff here, that's why you can now see what the chief of staff is all about. The chief of staff is, as you can see, the office of the chief of staff is housed in the presidency and tasked with the operational function of running government business and delegated by the president. The chief of staff is the chief operating officer of the government on behalf of the president. Down here, you see mandate. The president, as head of government, is mandated by the constitution and the people of Ambazonia to deliver a proposal, a prosperous, free and democratic nation to them. The list goes. This is the one I can capture using print screen. So I just said print screen. So print screen is that's what I did to bring this screenshot. Now back to the business of the day. This is just one out of many other evidence. But they will look at it as if you are. It's not true. You are this. You are lying. You'll be wondering, is there any special thing to gain from this thing that they're doing now? Is there anything at all? No, I don't know. I just want
when
to.
I believe in you, I believe everything in you.
No,
This is whom I am.
not you.
I am not here to fight.
Not you. Just hold on.
Sorry, did you mention my name? Thank you. No. Okay, sorry. After this meeting, thank you. So I think thanks everyone that tuned in.
If you are, this is what we played yesterday. That is the first time we can made a move to become leader before even CRC emerged. Like before they started, because using like what Triple said here, that CRC is just like when they tried, they failed, they would bring another option and try and see if they can. This man called the emergency meeting as what? As a leader. He said this.
Everybody that is here. Please. Mazi Solo, unmute yourself just briefly, please. We don't have much time. Sorry, I didn't know that you muted yourself. But anyway, so I'll support now with 300 because I've committed a lot of, for civil that have been on ground, need their help now. I mean, they need a lot of things. They're not getting it. And that's the people now for us in the defense.
So that is current. This the voice we're hearing now is current defense secretary.
Sorry, did you mention?
Okay, that is in quarter, and the same in quarter that why Isaja told you that he's a sabo that didn't PM much on or can go for the put everywhere. Okwashi. As of time of recording the video, as of the time they hold this meeting, the man attended the meeting as the defense secretary and defense minister. So meaning that PM is the one that appoints him, not CS. But why is such a Sabo, Solomon Unculture Sabo, when she was looking for a way to push him away so that they cannot put her. This is the beginning of the meeting.
It's not being used. They should give it to either the men on ground what they need to protest, or to sort out whatever we need to sort out for Finland. I saw another fundraiser. Mazia Mobi, focus on the people and not the men on ground, please. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah. So whatever we're doing, we need this money to do what we're doing. Let's move it and finish what we have to do. Accomplish this Finland. And that would be the worst thing that would have happened for all these years that we're fighting this fight. All of these things right now is centered on making sure that we don't do what we're supposed to.
This MOB is another omen.
Another criminal.
This MOB is another deadly human being in this guy.
Yes.
You know what is this guy saying here now? One may think that he's saying that because he wants the Biafran to be declared and all that. No, both him and Okinkere, they have the template. Is that they want to tell you that you guys should bring money, mandate account, because like I said yesterday, the intention of the meeting is to empty the money that mandate accounts while Okinkere protect the one that is in his position, pretending to be in the presence of Biafrans as if they're that they're actually mean good. So here, Okinkere told them that there's no money in his position, that he don't have money. They should go and tell mandate to bring the money and send it to the Gulf account, commanding people. And in this video, in this audio, you hear him where he said that if there's no money in the mandate, the COS should come to him and report to him. And Uche, they should come to him so that he know what he was doing. In fact, just please bear with me, because I actually want to end this live broadcast. We have spent time, but for the sake of the Thomases, let us see if we can play it a little bit. Because
when they can reach out to mandates, they say reach out to them. Let them know that the government needs whatever fund that they have, so that we can offset the bills that we have. Because oh God, I'm not know. I just wanted to put that out there so that I can let it out of my heart. Mandate in charge of us, I'm in charge of mandate. Okay.
Like I said yesterday, another thing that proved that Duamobi is not for anything genuine. I was in charge of mandate, or mandate in charge of us. Oh yeah, but this is people that couldn't find their feet in Nigerian politics, that want to they have sneaked in to practice Nigerian politics in this, innocent movement. This gathering that is somehow, Matokan say that is a hollow movement. Now you can hear him. This move, the amount of mandate in charge of us, the charge of mandate. Is because they are trying to be political correct. They're trying to sound like this, like as if they don't mean bad. It's all about CS. They are pointing finger at CS. About when you hear mandate, guys, people in charge of mandate, should do this, you do this, you do that. The same movie that was very, very angry when that calling CS Ngozi in the presence of PM. That PM told him, PM corrected him and said, don't, because CS said you shouldn't call me that way. Simon PM said, don't call her what she is, CS. That is insubordinate. These are people that are building government to you now. And you could
I can't deny it, so please. Go find a solving decision, please. The second Gafegodo, on life, make a Biafran's that account when you need to go back. If we need money, we have to make use of the money. If there's no money there, they still got to reach out to us, say there's no money there.
I said yesterday, I don't believe, honestly, I don't believe that Okinkere understand this. I don't think he know that that he's not supposed to, Anyway, we have said this yesterday, so I don't need to go back again. This is just a way of reminding you that all this thing is the same thing that we are saying, that they're doing it, they're saying it because they don't respect, they don't see CS, they don't regard her. Anyway, time will tell. Thank you so much, my people, and let us just make a final submission. Ocean Master, let's hear from you. Let us just give a final submission before we end it now. Thank you. Ocean Master is no longer here, right? Biafran is my home. Let's hear from you.
Yes, so my people.
Just one minute, okay? Then Ocean Master, I can see that you're moving. Just let him go first, then I'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, let Biafran is my home started. He has started already. After him, then you open your mic. Biafran is my home. Continue.
Yes. My people, in the comment section, na parliament, na station right now, Ocean and the TM and the Sky Reports. I did use in a special way because honestly, what we are doing for me and fellow Biafrans, there is no amount of money that we are going to pay you or praises that we take care of it. But the Chukwu Okabiama who bring you at a time like this will fulfill all you are needed. That's one thing I believe, because nobody called you, but Chukwu Okabiama called you and you come outside to answer. So I thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much, Mazukai, for always being here, working for me, making me to understand the truth. I thank you so much for that. And I also thank Maz Ocean and everybody in this platform this night, and those who are on the comment section. All of you are wonderful Biafrans. All of you are so unique to stand on the truth. One thing I want us to use for me to my final submission this night is this. Source in him how KC amiable in him Biafra government nke USB abụghị broken bottle that doesn't have any mekwatarism, but we have mekwatarism. That is why I said no source in here be here when mekwata. And in mekwata, the government are doing it well. I have gone down to search how to create a new nation and the criterias. Believe you me, we have overmet the criterias. They said you can even agitate for a new nation for 1 decade. 1 decade in Biafran struggle in liberation of a new country is 12 years. If you check from time of Wazirike right to time of Mazen Nande, can you ask yourself a question? Ihe m na-ajụ ndị fallback bụ onye mụtara nwa zije nwa ya n'ụlọ akwụkwọ o wee nọ ike mgbe 12 years na-agụ university and secondary school, ike ọ ga-akwụkwọ ịkwụrụ nwa ahụ ụgwọ ọnwa, ike ga-awụghị to tell yourself the truth. And ihe a na-agwa anyị bụ na ịfụchara flight ebukuru gị free ka ị wee jee ruo Lagos State in 45 minutes, you wee decide ya ka ị na-agba from road get-take gị 12 to 10 hours because of the bad road and because of the kidnapping and the cost of everything. We decided to go to the instead of you entering the flight, iru ebe ị na-eje. Anyị erugo ebe anyị na-eje, whether they like it or not. Ndị be anyị si na adị n'Igbo agụ osu. Ndị be anyị wee kwuo sị na ọ na-eme arụrụ ụmụ egbuo ha ichi ka ha chekwa obodo ha nche. Ọbata obi ya gwara gị na ọbụọ mmadụ nọ na briji ga-abanye na US gọọmenti iso wee chi ya na enwe ndị ọrụ ha gwụrụ ebe ahụ na because of na ọrụ gị bụ na briji doesn't mean na ị bụ onye ọjọọ, but na ebe ahụ capacity gị ruru simply mean na enwe ndị nna parents ha nwere ịga university ha aga. Mmadụ ka m na m enwere ịga university enwere m ike ịga Jesus because of na m aga condemn ndị gara aga, ọ bụghị eziokwu. The 5 fingers are not equal. Isi na isi yiri abụla ọnụ. Dabịa n'okwu nwere onwe, the criteria they need and ihe ndị ị ga-eme ma ọ bụrụ riri ya declare has number one thing ma ị declare your nation bụ na ị ga-enwe embassy. Ọsọkwa ya bụrụ one person ka na ọ na-abụ okwu ofu onye, you call it an embassy. That is number one. Now, second thing is to present your currency. That is number 2. The third thing is to put your law in a well office that where people can go and see and buy your constitution and read. Believe you me, there are 6 criteria which I searched by myself, I find out. And I now said within myself that the governments are doing it right step by step. That's what we are. So if you are till today, believe na when there are people who believe in DOS, they are there today. Enwele fallback republic, they are there today. That is their belief. Okay, na ana agree na enwele 5 criteria of human being. Iwere okreka, jeni ma hezu akwa, enwere di made. Enwe ndị na-eche today nobody na-eche ka inwete Biafra defend their land, just wanted recognition before ha bia join. That is the they already made. Then enwere okay first grade, nwee second grade, nwee third grade and fourth grade. Otu aka ọ dị n'okwu nwere onwe a, ha ga-ajụ nke de grade nke ị nọ n'ime. Ọ bụ na grade ị na-abụ na okay, that number 1 ka ị nọ n'ime ya, kpapụtaba na ihe ọbata obi ya lụrụ gị wee kwuo na after him nobody will fight for Biafra again. Gịnị ka o mean? The real declaration of independence of Biafra is the simple meaning of all the thing about Biafra, telling you that nobody will fight.
and Nigeria declare Biafra from Finland the mayor arrest. In which country can you galagachi as well declare they only come for your money? Wrong. If you want to continue giving them your money, tinye bia na akpapụrụ kama na mmachi ịgwa gị nwa boy na-enye ndị ego na-edi ka ndị ọgwụ ndị 419 tụrụ ndị be anyị na-eme onye ọgwụ ndị 419 tụrụ enwude gị tuo ọnụ ụra na-atụ n'ihu tụchapụ gị 419 ọ pụọ gị n'anya. Ọ bụrụ na ụfọdụ n'ime ụlọ na-afụrụ ụnụ anya ekwesịrị enwude ụnụ ihu ụnụ ụrala ihu ọnụ ụra na-atọ n'ihu ụnụ uchapụ ụnụ fall back and spirit of RCC mmadụ nwere ebe iji eje na-agwara gị na-ekwe nri esiri esi gaari esi na ịma nri na echere eje ka ịkpata nkụ ka ichute mmiri ka iwe bịa funye ọkụ. Esokwa na ndị a na-eji egbute nri ọhịa na ọhịa na na-ejere mgbute nri egwu n'ime ọhịa na Biafra land iji wee jee promisie maọbụ ndị nyere ya ego na ihe gwara m emechi nyezie my balance. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ na United States of Biafra ka ị nọ ka ị na-ekwu okwu ya na ịka na osisi ikotara ejiri egbute nri ego pụtabakwa n'ụzọ adịrị ebe ahụ. Mazikai, thank you so much. I greet all the Biafran. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh my goodness, the rest you're not gonna kill me with love. We have our mommy, Madam Origin. Let's hear from him before we before Triple M will make his submission and Ocean Master, please. Let's hear from you because we actually ended it now. So somehow
you'll be surprised. Hi, Mr. Kai. You know I'm a good listener. I'm here. I sit in my office. I have ability to listen if I'm in a meeting or anything going on. I don't want to, I hate, some of those noise that come in while the podcast is going on. I don't like it, so I don't want to be the one to bring in those noises.
It's okay, man.
I greet everyone. Biafra is my home. I already subscribed to you a long time, and I listen once in a while. Thank you for all you do, Ocean Master, Apostle Stevens, Triple M. You guys are just the wonderful Biafrans that because of you, supporting Mr. Kai, who is just relentless. And that's what it takes to get, Biafra. And I'm just here to say thank you to all of you and to, have begged the government, because I think I have an idea why our amazing honorables COS, DPM wanted to take the fundraising away from these wicked people. Because the day I heard that, I had some cringe, where one of them said that as people are giving, they are copying names. And that is how they, so many things have made us know that these people are just evil. And they are doing what they are asked to do. Some of them don't know the depth of the wickedness they are doing, but they just do what they are asked to do. So we don't know how many lives they have. I don't even think they care, because if there is a pogrom and they are aware of it, they are aware of all of these things that this evil government is dishing out on the people, and they are still listening to them, doing what they ask them to do. I don't think God should have pity on them when he wants to dish out judgment on all of them. And they will not escape it. Let them continue to cause the confusion, blackmail the genuine people, and betray our heroes. One day is for the thief. Every day is for the thief. One day is for the owner. They should not tell me that they don't know what they are doing. They know. They should not pretend that they are, is because they are jealous. This one don't pass jealous. It is just outright wickedness. So I plead with maybe you guys can, you media people can plead with our. Personally, I have. If I want to make donations, I have mine scheduled also. If they can just give you people that, is it mandate account, or in case people, you can let it stream anybody that, because I don't want these people, if we say don't donate to them, how do we now redirect them to donate to the right place? So that's just something that I was thinking through my mind, if they can, authorize the people to, put the account numbers so that people can donate if they want to. It mustn't be on fundraising day. People can donate anonymously, but they have to know what account number it is or where to do it.
This was suggestion is you get as a bill.
I know. I think why I'm kind of, because I thought through it a lot.
But the government said that they don't want social media, like don't want it to be there. So how going back to that again, don't you think is a way of disobeying government?
No, what I'm saying is, you see, what they are avoiding is this the streaming of it. Because I had it today. Someone was saying, "Oh, we watch you. If you are making donations, we are watching, we are listening. We already copied your number." All of that nonsense.
No, those ones I this is, see my mommy. This is just like that's what I to me what I see what I consider as a frustration. Like somebody can say something out of frustration that they can handle it. They just want
Do
to.
you know how much they have? Do you know how much these people? Do you know how far they have gone, and they can still go? Funny thing is that
See, taking people's name to do what? To do what exactly? Like, is donating money is it a crime? Like, I don't understand why they fear. Why panicking about it? Is
no, no, no,
you
no.
don't what is purpose of the donation? Is it for terrorism? That's no. Is it for kidnapping? No. What is the purpose of that? So this kind of on what is the word, like fear of unknown. Fear of unknown. You to me, I don't think it's worth it. Honestly, if that is the reason,
I'm
it's
not
not
saying that's what the
it's not good
reason
enough.
is.
It's
Yeah.
not good enough.
I'm not saying that's what the reason is, but what I'm saying is that I am just asking, since for whatever reason they removed it online, if they are listening to us, if it is okay to,
If
you
you
know,
have if you have noticed, I intentionally refuse to talk about this issue of fundraising. Like what I said is that just want my people, because I know any day that I don't, if I did not stream it, sometimes some days that I skipped it, because not because I want, but before I notice it, they have already started streaming it, and you cannot connect after they have gone on. After they have gone on air, you can't join. That's it. That's the way it is. So sometimes if I missed out, I receive a lot of call. Man say, what is going on? Why are you not? But so I have to make a video. I've made a video already, and I said it that this is my own take on that. It's not my fault. The government said that people should not stream it. So, and honestly, I was not even eager to stream it before. I started streaming it because so there's some request. They requested for it, then I have to stream it. But now they don't want it again. There's no need for me to start pushing about it. So this is their decision. But that decision, if you ask me, I don't buy into that. I'm not support of that. You understand? But I don't have any right to question, or you understand. So this government decision is based on because there are a lot of benefits of streaming it, but if they have a better reason why they don't want to, then no problem. Let them do what they want, as long as it will help them to achieve what they want to achieve. You understand? But to me, I don't think it's necessary for us to start looking for the account to share it when they don't want it. That's my own opinion. No, maybe, but if you need it personally, you can reach out to people that in the cabinet, like who go to 47 or Truth Survivor. I believe they have the account. They can also give it to you. So if you want to share it to friends, which is good, which is encouraging, so you can
Now,
but for me to,
if I may come in just a little while, I think we have been saying this, and there was a time the media team was doing it as well. Maybe we may not know the reason why the cabinet said the media should not stream, but whatever that is the reason, there is benefit on putting the account details, like you're doing program or every other person, any sister channel that is doing program, maybe within some time you bring it up on the channel, just the account. This is the account of USB, because so many people will pick it from there. Like our sister said, some people, because of their time and things they are doing, their mind may not reach. But as we are doing program now, some people may pick it from there, donate before the time, or within that on Saturday they will use it. And for the government to stop the streaming of this live, I think you have said it all. There are more benefits of streaming it than not. I believe that. So I will use the opportunity to call leave this appeal for the government to please look into that case or revisit it why you said it should not be streamed. Somebody like me, it was recently that I began to enter into Zoom. I don't, and I know that many people find it difficult to, because Biafrans need to know what we are doing. And there's a lot of advantage of being on YouTube, being on X or Twitter channel, or doing the fundraising there. Thank you very much.
And if I may say something, maybe because I'm new with social media, I'm not really, it doesn't worry me. I don't think I have governments, if they do stream their fundraisings. But what I know is that showing the numbers, the accounts or websites where one can donate is a good thing. If we
Yes,
are for the government,
exactly.
we can just do something to help.
It is a plus.
Yes, it's a plus. And uh, knowing or thinking what I'm thinking, the place we came from, I'm yet to see a government that is as evil as they are. Forgive me if I've said it wrongly. I mean, the contraption,
Yeah.
a place
Bongo.
where pogroms, people are massacred in their homes and burnt, and they don't bat an eye. And they organize elimination of lives, like, mommy. So I don't even, I feel like the government, even if it is abundance of caution, that would so be it. But, having to show these account numbers, why I said it is like I told you, I'm here sitting and listening. And I'm like, if everybody be like, oh, don't give your money to the evil people, the disturbers and the confusionists, and there is no alternative to where we can donate to the right place. That's just why I raised that.
no, I honestly understand what you are saying, but like I said, people that are running government are not robots; they are human beings. So, and all of them also they're on social media, and they themselves they're not sharing the account that they want us to share on their own personal platforms, and they agree that they should not stream that. So going out from their decision to start sharing the account, which they themselves are not sharing, even on their own, if they go to the platform, you won't see the account. They don't put it there. So don't you think, like I said, they should lead by example. If they want to share it or want people to start sharing account, which to me, I think that is one of the reasons why they don't want it to stream. If not, what is the benefit of not streaming it? Because if you don't want people to stream the fundraising, and you want people to start sharing their account on social media. Does it make any sense? To me, it doesn't make it. I don't think this is my own opinion, right? Because I'm not in the cabinet. I'm just trying to tell. Maybe they have better reason, which we don't know. You understand? But if you have people that they want to share the account, I think the best thing to do is to reach out to the cabinet members. They will send the account to you privately. Then, if you have any friends that you want, you can share it to them. If they want it, what you are saying is what you are saying, you are giving a very good reason why it should be made public. Like people, it would kind of creating more awareness, but they undermine those things and make their decisions. So I'm of opinion that you should follow the rules of the government. I cannot be criticizing people for acting as if they are the one piloting the affairs of the government. At the same time, I will be behaving that way. You understand? If you check that all the people in the cabinet, most of them that you can't check their handle, they don't share their account. They don't encourage anybody to go and put money into their accounts. Do you understand? So you don't expect me, who is not even in the cabinet, to start displaying an account. I can't do that.
What I'm making is suggestion, because I know that, like you said, they listen. If by any chance they hear that someone made that kind of suggestion, and I still maintain that I have no issues with them not streaming it, if they think that because of where we are coming from, you don't trust them. But if they also think that sharing the account is not right, they still have the choice. It's still a choice. It's still up to them.
Do you know that taking the names of donors, people, they can also log into the Zoom, of course, and also taking them. I hope you know that.
Oh yes, oh yes.
So it's not about the taking names of those that are donating. Even in the Zoom, it's more easy to take names, because then you can also take a screenshot. You can screen record. You can even stream it without even cabinet knowing that you're streaming it. That's not the fact. You can stream it. You can share screen.
Why we're talking about saying this, is it not because of the place we that is why, honestly, it's like I can't wait for the full restoration. I can't wait to get out of that country. That country is a land that devours its inhabitants, and they don't care. The government is evil. I won't forgive them for the lives of these people. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. There is nothing they are doing. And in the middle, they are barely 2 years. They are talking about another 4 years. That means they're talking about 6 years of this same thing going on. And I don't know which of them that I have not seen anyone. And I still stand and say, I am yet to see one person. Even if you bring one that look like Jesus and put in that system, it's not going to stop the pogrom. It's not going to stop the systemic buying of indigenous people. This system will not stop buying Christians. So why should somebody come and be telling me that to stay there? So I am all out. And whatever we can do to be everybody say hooray, I'm all for it. I rest it there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Origin. God bless you. And we have our brother with us. Please unmute your mic, sir.
Okay, thank you. Great guy, Mr. Khan. You're doing wonderfully well. Thank you. And thanks to everyone in the studio tonight. Thank you, Biafrans, for listening, following our brother Kai, who is doing a great job. Thank you all. I just come in just to touch one of the points you've raised here. That is the issue concerning the streaming of the fundraising. Mr. Kai, can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir. We can hear you loud and clear, sir.
All right, good. So what I want to say there is that the USB is trying to encourage Biafrans to start to learn how to follow the programs of the government as the government plans it. Because that's the only way we can improve. the government has come to understand that since the first time we didn't show this thing on YouTube or stream it rather, there is more turnout in Zoom. The number has increased very much. The second time, the number increased again. And the government want Biafrans to log into the Zoom and be part of that fundraising. Because if you are in your sitting room watching from YouTube, you are not participating in the fundraising. You are not contributing through the Zoom. So government want to encourage Biafrans to start to learn, even though we know it's not easy, but we still learn and we get better. And the number is getting better and better by the day. And on the other side about account, you know, this government want to encourage everybody to join their state telegram group, join their county telegram group, be part of their state, participate. You cannot be in a state telegram group and you say you don't know the account where you put money or how you will donate money. But when our people refuse to even join their state or even locate their state, join their county, that is when all these complaints of where to put money, where to donate money comes in. So this government wants everybody to be part of what is going on. Nobody should be left out or left behind and will be in their sitting room and waiting to see it on YouTube, on somebody's channel. Government wants you to be part of it, participate, join, key in from your state, from your county. You know, you can be part of what, you know, this is your government. You can't be outside your government and you are saying you don't know what is happening. The platform is there. The structures has been set up for everybody to be part of what is going on at this point. This final push is everybody's business. Nobody is exempted. So if you are not on Zoom, if you are not on X, where you can get information on the link, if you are in your state telegram, you will see the link. It's just to download Zoom on your phone. Android has it, iPhone has the app. You can easily, like you're watching on YouTube, is the same way you can watch it on Zoom. Get into Zoom. We want to see the numbers increase to 1,000, 2,000. It's our program. It's our own. I don't know if you have seen Amazonians doing a YouTube fundraising. I don't know. Have you? Mr. Kai, are you aware if the are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I'm not actually paying more attention. I'm not paying much attention on Amazon activities. I only, trying to compare, their leadership style and their Biafra because of issue of COS or no COS and all that. But how they are generating their money, I'm not interested on that. I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, you know that from time to time you bring in some changes that will, favor what you're doing. When you look at the situation surrounding you, you have to change.
So, my question is, what is the benefit of having number of people on Zoom? What is the benefit?
Yeah, the benefit is that when you come into the Zoom, that is when your spirit will be gingered up to donate even $5, even $10. You cannot be on YouTube and then you make a donation. Most people don't donate on YouTube.
If that is the case, if that is the case, no, there's no problem with that. It's a good idea.
The government wants people to come on Zoom. When you are sitting there and you see this person put $5, that will encourage you to put $5. But when you are in your sitting room, you may see somebody put $20. You said, now if I go in there, I can't put $20. But when you are there, you see somebody put $5. That will encourage you to put $5. You may be there, you hear that, oh, UK. Some people are giving $10. Some people are giving $7. Some people are giving $20. Then you will say, okay, let me give $5. You will now be motivated to donate something. But when you are sitting on a Zoom, on a YouTube channel like yours, watching it, you can't donate there. You won't donate there. You understand? And it's only when we have numbers in the Zoom, that's when the donation will increase. So government wants everybody to come into the Zoom. What is the problem? Come to the Zoom. Download Zoom on your phone. Take the link.
Nobody's complaining about it. Nobody's complaining about it. It's just that Madam Origin wants to know if the account can be shared. You understand? Then I was like of opinion that there's no need to say that when government
As,
said
as a matter of fact, the account is in public domain. It's in all the state telegram groups. Every state, there is no state governor that don't post the Zoom link and the account where to pay him money. So if you're part of what this final push, I think you must belong in one group, like Telegram group, like all these groups where the informations are being circulated. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hello?
Yes.
So
I
I don't
understand
know.
you. I understand you very, very well. I understand what you are saying.
So I don't know if my explanation is even clear enough because I know there are other people in the house who may also want to say one or two based on what I've just said.
And let's wait to see if there's anybody that want to add anything to that. Madam Origin, are you there? And okay, Osho must have gone. Madam Origin, I hope you understand what he said.
Yes, I'm listening. Yeah, he's right. That is one way. I quite understand. That's all I can say. I know what he's talking about.
Thank you so much for your understanding. And thank you, Biafrans, because I know that the way our mommy here have understood it, I believe that most of us would get a better understanding going forward. I also please call on Biafrans to locate your state, be part of your state, join your state Telegram group. All informations will be reaching you on time, and you will be part of what we are doing. You won't feel left out anymore. Thank you, Biafrans, and have a great week. Ndewo from my side.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. So that will bring the end of the live broadcast. I'm very sorry. I spent almost a few minutes to 4 hours. So we are going to end it now. God bless all of you and see you again tomorrow. Thank you, all of you that participate. Thank you, all of you on the comment section. And like I said, see you tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye for now. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.